Boy, I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. My bad, y'all. I had a little technical difficulties in this bitch. I was trying to get this shit straight. I'm mad at the song, bitch. The computer done whoop my ass the other day. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all, though. Hit that like button on the way in. Look, man. Since I ain't get y'all no live yesterday, and I ain't get y'all no live the day before either, we going hard today. We got two lives. We going two live crew today. What's up, SLK? Yo. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to get some shit together here. Something going on here. I'm trying to get some shit together. Give me 1 second, y'all. Because I scheduled two lives. So where the other one? So this one playing. Let's get to it. Alright, let's get to it. What the fuck be going on with this shit, man? Mm. Hit that like button on the way in, y'all. Okay, that's it. I see what's going on the screen. Yeah, so what happened was, guys, there's so much stuff to that I wanted to cover till I just couldn't. I decided not to condense it into. Why this thing seems so goddamn I didn't want to condense it into one live. I decided to break it up into two lives. So that's what we're gonna do. Cut this shit off. But yeah. Nah, I ain't get the camera fixed on the computer. I'm gonna get that fixed next week. But I need to get it fixed though. But we still be able to go screen yard. I just won't be able to be on the screen. We'll go screen yard. We'll do screen yard probably tomorrow, so y'all can come up on the panel. Shout out to what it say? The devil, baby. What's up? Shout out to you. Hold on, but we finna get to it though. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. How y'all been doing though? Hope everything been good with all y'all. Hope everything be good with y'all in y'all lives, man. Alright. What's up, TN? Alright. So for this live, we got two lives, so we gonna go hard. We gonna go hard. We going hard. We going hard. Hit that like button on the way in. We got Donald Trump. Of course, with Donald Trump, we're gonna talk about the attempted, like truth teller say. We also gonna talk sleepy Joe Biden, because I think sleepy Joe Biden just bowed out the presidential race. I just was getting those reports as I was putting this live together, so I ain't really got a chance to check it, but I think Joe Biden just checked out of the presidential race, and we're gonna talk about that. Also, we're gonna talk about Lil Reese R-word case, because I hadn't talked about it, and the reason why I hadn't went live, listen, I done learned on here on YouTube to sometimes just pump your brakes. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what to feel and how to convey my opinion. That once I was able to form an opinion on the Lil Reese situation. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. On the Lil Reese situation. So, I finally feel like speaking on the Lil Reese situation. So that's why I didn't just break the Lil Reese news. You know what I mean? Cause that's a touchy subject. You want to make sure you get that type of stuff right when you talk about somebody that's allegedly done R-word to somebody. Also, we're gonna talk about Poetic Flakko. SLK, I want you to make sure you stay up here on this one here, because I've been doing a little research I've been doing a little research on Poetic Flakko. And don't tell me y'all done jumped Poetic Flakko. Y'all somebody done put Poetic Flakko on. Listen, I've been doing a little research, and it seemed like somebody done put Poetic Flakko on, man. Know what I mean? We done noticed Poetic Flakko been crashing out on people and stuff lately, but we gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna tell you who I think put Poetic Flakko on. You know what I'm saying? Also, we gonna talk about Bronny James, man. You know, we gonna throw a little bit of sports here. And Bronny James is LeBron James' son, LeBron James Jr., if you guys don't know. And there's been a lot of talk around Bronny being drafted by the LA Lakers, by his daddy team. And a lot of people don't feel like Bronny is good enough to be a pro at this point, and that he was only drafted, and not only being drafted, he was given a 2-year, $8 million, no, a 4-year, $8 million guaranteed contract as a second round pick. And a lot of people say that's unheard of. That's unheard of for a second round pick. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. It's definitely nepotism, and we're gonna talk about it and see how people feel, because a lot of people are split. A lot of people are split down. You know, the opinions are split down the middle. You know, and we're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? Because it's becoming a hot topic, especially with the performances that Bronny James has been putting together. The lackluster performances there is. Now, he did good his last outing, and he showed some promise, but that's not what everybody talking about. Everybody talking about did he earn it? Was he deserving of being drafted and given a 4-year, $8 million contract as a second round pick, who only averaged 4 points a game in college? So we're gonna talk about it. Also, we're gonna talk about Kobe Bryant. Daddy dies. Joe Jellybean Bryant, Kobe Bryant's father, passes away at age 69. And the reason why this is news is because it's Kobe's father, but it also is about the relationship. It makes everybody remember the relationship that Kobe and his parents had before Kobe passed, and we're going to talk about that. Also, we're gonna talk about Sexy Red. We're gonna talk about Sexy Red, her album sales. We're gonna talk about Sexy Red clapping back at Lord Jamar on allegedly smelling her stuff smelling like fishes. And also what people feel, because people coming out and talking a lot more now. People really beginning to pour it on when it comes to talking about Sexy Red. You know, I had not left the conversation alone, but it's just a lot more stuff coming out, so we're gonna talk about it. And also we're gonna talk about Julio Fulio. We're gonna talk about a little bit more about Julio Fulio and some things that I want to talk about concerning the Julio Fulio case. First, I want you guys to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Do me a favor, y'all. Do me a favor. If y'all not getting these notifications, what I want you to do is to go to the notification and just click all. Just click all, because sometimes, you know, I don't know, for whatever reason, YouTube be acting funny. YouTube will unsubscribe you, or YouTube will stop sending out the notifications to everybody. So, you know, maybe you got to go back through sometime and just hit that button again. You know what I mean? And make sure, another thing I want y'all to do, my son put me up on this. Shout out Flyboy Michael Folk. He was looking at some of the lives the other day, and he said, Dad, he said, your numbers doing good. He said, but what's up with your likes, though? And I said, what you mean? He said, you got 3,000 views, but you ain't got but 50 or 40 likes. He said, Dad, if you had 1,000 views, 1,000 likes, YouTube would show your video to way more people than it's showing it to. So, and then I thought about it, so I gotta agree with him. Shout out to Yellow Diamond, my Dominican sister. So, do me a favor, guys. Even when you're just coming in here, listen, sometimes I understand that you forget. I do it too. Sometimes when I click on somebody's video, I forget. I be like, damn, I'm so want to watch the video, I forget to hit the like button. Do me a favor and just hit the like button. You know what I mean? Like, please hit the like button. because he right. My son, he brought it to my attention. It's to have 3,000 views and like 40 likes. That's crazy. That's still not a self checkout. That's crazy. That's criminal. You know what I mean? Like that many people watch, and I understand some people just come in when the live going on and they count that as a view as well. But I'm saying if you come in, you chill a little bit, you see a little information that you like, just hit the like button. It's free. Like like my boy Trigger Man say, don't be a hater all your life. It don't cost you now dime. Nothing. It don't cost you no nothing. Just you click that bitch and go about your business. Like it's crazy. Like I hit likes on people's videos who I don't even know. Even if I don't subscribe to your channel, if I watch your video for a little bit, I hit like on that bitch just you know what I mean? So please do that. But first we're gonna get into the death of Kobe Bryant's father, because we're gonna give people enough time to get in here. You know, I don't like to get into the meat and potatoes of the lives until a little bit later on, because a lot of times we gotta give YouTube enough time for the notification to be sent out. Also, I want to give people time enough to get in here. But I will say this: we are going back live. It's already scheduled. We're going back live at 1 a.m. You know what I mean? That I just made the window big enough for us to be able to have a little time to talk about all the stuff that we're gonna talk about on this live, and then right after that we're gonna go live again tonight. So we're gonna be on this thing for a little minute. You know what I mean? And that's because it's just so much stuff that happened. That I didn't want to condense it all into one live. I felt like it's much better just to bust it down into two lives, and that's what I did. And the live is already scheduled, so y'all might well sit back and get your popcorn. We going in tonight. And do me a favor, guys. If y'all see some trolls, go and get them up out of here. You know, Marita ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing. Shout out to Nate Said It. Shout out to Shauna Prince. Listen, y'all see trolls, go and get them out of there. You know what I mean? But first we're gonna go to Kobe Bryant's father passing, man. Joe Bryant, former NBA player, Kobe Bryant father is dead at 69. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a little bit of backstory on Joe Bryant's career and the life that he had and the life that he provided for Kobe. Because this is gonna be important when we go into the part of the conversation where we discuss the relationship that Kobe ended up having with his parents before he passed away. So we're gonna get into it. 6'9" forward known as Joe Jellybean Bryant was drafted out of LaSalle, and he had pro stints in Philadelphia, San Diego, Houston before playing in Italy. Also, some things about Joe Jellybean Bryant's career that I didn't know that I want to share with you guys that may be, interesting to y'all. Joe Bryant, a college basketball standout, an NBA player for 8 seasons, and the father of basketball star Kobe Bryant, died Tuesday. He was 69. His death was confirmed by the athletic department at LaSalle University in Philadelphia, where he played college basketball. It did not say where he died or give the cause of death. Bryant, a 6'9" forward known as Jellybean because he enjoyed that candy, averaged 19 and 22 points a game in 2 seasons at LaSalle before he was chosen 14th overall in the 1975 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors. But he and the Warriors could not agree on a salary, and before his career began, the Warriors traded him to the Philadelphia 76ers. In Philadelphia, he struggled for a starting spot and failed to match the kind of point totals he had in college. In his rookie season, he was charged with possession of cocaine after a high-speed chase with the police. So Kobe Bryant daddy did a little dig out. But he was acquitted. Oh, my bad, Joe Jellybean. My bad. Hey, not guilty. Y'all got to feel me. He was acquitted when a judge ruled that the police had searched his car illegally. Oh no, you had that blow. You had that blow on you, Joe. You just got you a loophole. So Joe Jellybean Bryant used to back in the 70s. Bryant spent 4 seasons as a backup in Philadelphia before having stretches with the San Diego Clippers, never heard of that team, and the Houston Rockets after the 1983 season. He left the league and found greater success playing in Italy, where his son Kobe spent part of his life as a childhood. If y'all remember not, Kobe could speak Italian. Y'all remember when Kobe first got into the league, Kobe could speak Italian and all this type of shit? Well, this is partly why, because his daddy played overseas in Italy, and that's where Kobe spent a good portion of his childhood. This is going to be important. Italy suited him. There were fewer games each season and more time off. I become a family man, he said. Oh, okay. I just got a text message. My bad. My kid's mom just texted me. She said my son counting to 14 now, and he finna be 2 years in September, so he can count to 14. Um, he went. Um, I become a family man. In the United States, I was more of a traveling man. In European ball, he averaged 30 points or more a game, far above his 8.7 average in the NBA. He went on to a coaching career for several teams in Asia as well as with the Los Angeles Sparks of the WNBA. Did you guys know that Kobe Bryant's dad coached the Los Angeles Sparks? I didn't. Did you know that Kobe Bryant's dad did a little Montega on the side? I didn't. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. Joseph Washington Bryant. Okay, hold on. Okay, Joe Bryant and his wife have been estranged from their son Kobe for a time over their concerns about his marriage with Vanessa Corello, whatever her name is, Corello, whatever it is. They did not attend the wedding, and there was a lawsuit over who owned some of Kobe's memorabilia later, in years later, through the relationship thawed. The father and son also differ on the court, whatever. So Vanessa Bryant, Kobe's wife, widow, she had a problem with the parents. From what I'm hearing, this is all just alleged. All of this is alleged. Hit that like button, please hit that like button. This is all alleged. But what I'm hearing is they didn't approve of Kobe marrying her. It was some rumors that she was young or something like that, or whatever. But Kobe, they didn't want Kobe marrying for whatever reason. She got wind of that, and she never forgave them for it. She never forgave them for it, and I think it put Kobe Bryant in a position to where he had to choose. He had to choose, or he felt he had to choose. I don't think he had to choose. I mean, at the end and the beginning of the day, you the breadwinner, you the man of your house, you providing, you taking care of everybody. You know what I mean? But for some reason, he felt like he had to choose. And it looked like Kobe chose his wife because although Kobe did buy his mom and dad a mansion and things of that nature, he kind of cut them off financially due to what everybody's the rumors are due to the relationship that they had with his wife. Also, Kobe was doing a lot for his wife's mom, and up to the day he died. But and they like to say that Kobe fell out with his parents because of them selling his memorabilia, but that they say that Gilbert Arenas shut that down. And Gilbert Arenas was a friend of Kobe's, a former NBA basketball player. He said that what happened was when Kobe gave his parents the mansion or bought them the mansion, whatever, you still gotta upkeep it. You still gotta pay the light bill. You still gotta pay the utilities. You still gotta pay all of that. Still gotta keep the lawn and stuff done. These people didn't have enough money to afford to do all of that. So when Kobe cut them off financially, they owed them. They don't got but so many ways. So they don't got a lot of money to do this. So it forced them to have to sell some of Kobe's stuff. That's what Gilbert Arenas said. Was I there? Do I know the truth? No, this is just all rumors. Only people know is Kobe, his mom and daddy, and maybe a couple more people that was close around the situation. But they say that's why they were selling the stuff, because as they got older, they still had to pay bills, and they didn't have enough money in order to pay the bills on the place. I'm gonna say this. I think what happened, this is my opinion, this is no facts, and then hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Shout out Sweet Baby Strawberries. I think what happened was, I think when Kobe got caught with that, you remember Kobe got caught the R word, remember whatever, remember he had that little thing going on. I loved his wife. I think he really loved his wife. I think she loved him too. But I think when she stuck beside him, when he got caught out there doing that, you know, with the lady. Remember they say Kobe, you know, Kobe had an R-word case, you know. I think it meant something to Kobe. I think he really wanted his family. I think he really cared for his family. He really valued his family. I think he was just out there, you know, sowing his royal oats like Prince Akeem on from Zamunda. You know, young guy, NBA, a lot of money. You know, he was out there sowing his oats. You know what I mean? And he got caught out there. And I think what happened was, he liked the fact that she stuck by him. That's my opinion. Because if y'all don't remember that big ass ring Kobe gave her, how much that ring was? Remember $10 million or something? They said Kobe smart down a grip. How much? Let me see. How much that motherfucker? I'm finna see how much that goddamn ring was that Vanessa Bryant had. I'm telling you, they said goddamn that ring Vanessa Bryant had. That bitch was some millions, bitch. For real. But I think that's what happened, and I think Kobe felt obligated. I think Kobe felt how much that bitch cost it. Yeah. Oh no, that bitch already got it. You keep sending me his what's that ring? I ain't got time for that shit. But anyway, that shit cost some grip. Anyway, and I think that's what happened. Now I'm gonna say this. Shame on you, Kobe. Shame on you, Kobe. Because as much of an alpha male as you exhibited to be, you was supposed to make that work. Now, your wife ain't got to like your mama and daddy. Your mama and daddy ain't got to act like your wife. But at the same time, everybody can be cordial out of respect for me, and out of respect for the fact that that's my mama and daddy who I love, who raised me. You know what I mean? Like Kobe Bryant's parents raised him and put him in position to have the opportunity to be where he ended up. His daddy played in the NBA. He went to good schools. Kobe knew Italian. Kobe was bilingual. Kobe didn't grow up in the hood or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They gave him a great start in life to where he could be successful, to where he could then take it and do what he did. You see what I'm saying? They were instrumental in him becoming who he was and being able to amass the fortune that he amassed. Now, some of that was on him too by the decisions and the choice he made and the hard work he put in. But I'm saying, it started with his parents. You know what I mean? Like, on the outside looking in, I don't know what's going on inside the house, but on the outside looking in, they gave him the best start that parents could give their children. The start that a lot of us wish that we could give our children, but maybe we don't have the money or the resources in order to do it. The point I'm trying to make is, I ain't saying he owed them nothing, but I'm going to say they deserve better. They deserve better than to be cut out like that and be left out there to fend for themselves. Listen, let me tell you something, man. A lot of us ain't no perfect parents. A lot of our parents fucked us over, did a lot of messed up stuff to us, but we still love them anyway. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about some serious shit. I'm talking about like in the urban community, we lightweight get abused. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's abuse. You know what I mean? But, you know, we forgive our parents, we love our parents, and we still we still do what we supposed to do for our parents. Like when your parents get old, I feel like you're supposed to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they older now. They took care of you. They older, they can't take care of themselves. Now if they can take care of themselves, that's fine. But they older, they can't take care of themselves. So they're gonna need you to take them to doctor's appointments and maybe make sure they take their medicine or maybe help them out a little bit financially. Depends on what their financial situation is or whatever. But when we get older, we go back to children. We know that. We go back to children. You know what I mean? Like Benjamin Button in reverse. We go back to kids. You need your children. You need the love of your children in order to take care of you. So for him to leave them out there like that because of the relationship that he had with his wife, is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, these ain't no people who didn't give you what you needed in order to be who you became. They gave it to you. Nigga, you went there, you lived in Italy, nigga. Like, all due respect, Miss Vanessa Bryant, but you ain't no kin to Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Like the daughters are, but you're not. He met you at a time in his life where he was already on his way. What Rick Ross said, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I'm not saying she supposed to been cut out either. I'm saying by her sticking by his side, I agree, that's his wife. But don't make me choose my mama and my daddy over or you. No, that's not finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Not unless it's not like, you get what I'm saying? Not because of that. Not because of you and them don't like each other. If I decide not to mess with my mom and my daddy, it's gonna be because something I don't like. You know what I mean? Like they did something to me, but not me just trying to keep peace in my household because you feel away. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Kobe didn't want to part with all the millions that if she decided to leave or whatever. The point I'm trying to make is they didn't attend the wedding. They wasn't a part of the funeral. And they don't get they don't get a dime from Kobe's estate. The wife get it all. Do y'all realize right now that Kobe Bryant is no longer with us? None of his family members benefit from him other than his two daughters. None. What about his daddy peoples? What about his mama peoples? His mama still living. None of them benefit off Kobe's fortune. That's sad. Bro, if I amass a fortune, man, I want some of my family members to benefit from that. I don't want my fortune to have to go through my wife in order for my family members to get it. No. Hell no. Hell no. Baby, you gonna get your piece, but my family, the sacrifice I made, the things that I achieved, my blood family, some of them gonna benefit. That's Kobe's fault. Kobe should have had them in a will. He didn't have his mom and dad in a will. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, listen. I understand you might be mad maybe about some of that memorabilia. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, you cutting your mom and daddy completely off and giving it to your wife is crazy. It's crazy. Nigga, she could have been, what if she was cheating on you the whole time and you never knew? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying my wife won't go get nothing. She gonna get something, but she ain't finna get every motherfucking thing. You crazy she ain't finna get every fucking thing. Hell no. She gonna be straight. She gonna be straight. My daughter's gonna be straight. But my mom and my daddy gonna be straight too. And some more of them people that's on that's my blood family gonna be straight too. You know? That's Kobe's fault. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to break that down. We got some more shit to do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep moving. But shame on you, Kobe Bryant. And another thing, hold on, I'm gonna break down. Vanessa Bryant gave a statement. Listen to the statement she gave. This is his wife. Sending our condolences upon hearing the news of my father-in-law's passing. We hope things would have been different, although the times we spent together were few. He always was sweet and nice to be around. Kobe loved him very much. Prayers go out to the family. First of all, it's some statements in here it's some sentences in here that shouldn't even been in here. She said, sending our condolences upon hearing the news of my father-in-law's passing. I'll take that. That's cool. We hope things would have been different. That shouldn't even been in there. We hope things would have been different. That shouldn't even been in there. Although the times we spent together were few, he always was sweet and nice to be around. That's cool. Kobe loved him very much. That's an iffy sentence. I'm going to tell you why. I see why she put it, but it's telling. She's saying Kobe loved him very much. She didn't say I loved him very much. She didn't say we loved him very much. She's saying Kobe. So she's telling you that she didn't give a fuck about Joe Jellybean Bryant. Not really. Then she say prayers go out to the family. That I got a problem with. And that's telling. Because what you saying, she says prayers go out to the family. Bitch, you ain't family? You see what I'm saying? So you didn't consider yourself a part of the family. When me and my wife get married, or me and somebody get married, bitch, we family. Supposed to be. All of us is together, man. All our powers combined. We together, bitch. So you don't consider yourself part of the family. She said in the first sentence, sending our condolences to my she said my father-in-law, that's cool. But by you saying our prayers go out to the family, that's like saying you're not part of the family. Shout out to Steve T.N. She said, I caught that too. Like, so you don't consider yourself part of the family? Kobe, you fucked up, bro. You fucked up. You did all that shit. You shot all them shots. You worked all that hard. You did all that hard work for nobody in your blood family but your daughters to benefit from your work. That's crazy. That's crazy. You did not even have your mama and daddy in the will. That's crazy. Nigga, I don't listen. That's what they say, that's some nasty work. That is some nasty work, boy. Listen, that's nasty work. I'm gonna tell you how I know it's nasty work. None of us ain't have perfect parents, but that gotta be a special kind of hatred for you to not have your parents in a will if you die. Like, if I die and I got some money from what they did, sold your memorabilia, I don't give a fuck about giving them no money. That's my mom and my daddy. Like, before I give it all to my wife, man, I'm definitely gonna give it to my mom and my daddy. I'm not saying I'm not gonna give my wife none, but I'm gonna give my mom and daddy some, because you know what's gonna happen if I give it all to my wife? She's gonna be laying up in a mansion with all my hundreds of millions of dollars jumping on another nigga dick. That's what's gonna happen. When your mom and daddy sitting over that bitch struggling, getting old. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. You crazy. What about all the times your mama taught you, nursed you back to health? Your daddy taught you how to shoot a basketball. They picked you up, taught you how to tie your shoes, wipe your nasty, stinking, shitty ass. Like, that's crazy. I'm not saying there's nothing that parents can't do to where you should not fuck with them. What I'm saying is, I don't see nothing that they did to where he should have cut them off like that, and still and at least didn't leave something, didn't have a will or some kind of trust or something for them. Nigga, me personally, I would have never cut mine off. I don't give a fuck. I would have told my wife, look, check this out. Listen, I understand y'all don't get together, this, that. And I might be mad at my parents for a while. Don't get it twisted. I might practice a little tough love for a little bit, be mad or whatever. But for me to have the type of money that I got, that he had, and thinking that I'm just finna let my parents suffer to where they got to figure out how to pay bills and all of that, and I got the money, no, that ain't finna happen. No, no, that ain't finna happen. I'm not finna not be able to have my children knowing their grandparents and sharing time together and things of that nature for that reason. Now, I mean, like they got to do some real serious shit. It got to be some like other shit for me to cut them off like that. Like that's real. That's real evil shit. And when it all played out, look what happened. You couldn't take that shit with you, Kobe. Look what happened. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. It's really. I'll be honest with you. To me, this is a sad story. This is to me, especially since the daddy dying, the mama's old too. Now let's see if Vanessa Bryant gonna have a heart and start looking out for his mama. I doubt it. I doubt it, cause I believe she liked the mama less than she liked the daddy. You see how nasty that is? Your children don't even get a chance to get a chance to enjoy their grandparents because you got a problem with them. That's not what family's about. Family go through shit all the time. You know what I mean? Family beef and shit like that, but a lot of times we get over shit and it's because we family. It's because of the kids. It's because, like, I might not like my cousin or I might not like my sister or my brother, but my kids, I'm a damn sure let my kids go vibe with them. I'm gonna let my kids go play with their kids. What we got going on ain't got nothing to do with them. You feel me? Like you know, that's crazy. But yeah, I know my mic kind of don't know what's up with this shit. I'm gonna figure it out though. And this a brand new phone. I don't know why that shit doing that shit. I've been trying to fuck with that shit, but you know. Let me see. All right, we're gonna move on. That's why I'm just gonna get back on stream, y'all. This shit tripping. I ain't that goddamn old. Talking about I'm too old. Bitch, you don't tell me how, bitch, what I can wear, bitch. Oh, fuck. Bitch, I gotta watch my back. Bitch, I'm not just anybody. Fuck you mean. Bitch, I might got ops too, bitch. I mean, that go them trolls I was telling y'all about the other day. Remember I was telling y'all about them? They just pop out. I mean, motherfucker, they ain't happy with their life, so they just get on the internet to just to try to say something to you. Go back to your mammy basement, eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich, playing Fortnite and Call of Duty all day. You feel me? Where we gonna go at next? We gonna go to Poetic Flakko. Yeah, we gonna go to Poetic Flakko. Listen, hey y'all, please donate to the channel. The Cash App is posted in the chat. We gonna go to Poetic Flakko because it looked like somebody out there in motherfucking California done put Poetic Flakko on. I've been doing a little research. I've been seeing Poetic Flakko crash out on motherfuckers, and I think I done figured it out. So I'm gonna play a video and we gonna get into it. And I think this is gonna start some trouble, y'all. I think this is going down a path that it's gonna be some shit behind this one. I came across this video from a guy named Compton Rick Rock. They say, okay, you know what's going on out there. I don't know who Compton Rick Rock is, but it looked like he a Crip. And he put a video out a couple days ago. He say, anybody mess with Flakko, they gonna get smashed. And if you don't know what Flakko is Chala, Poetic Chala. Flakko is an African immigrant um, who co-hosts No Jumper, right? He co-hosts No Jumper, and um, he been getting into it a lot lately. Like he's not a street guy at all, but he been getting into the politics out there lately. He been smashing, crashing, jumping out on people, all type of shit. And I'm gonna just play what Rick Rock said. And hey, y'all tell me, is Poetic Flakko a Crip or is Poetic Flakko being extorted? I don't know.
Yo, what up? It's Rick Rock, welcome to Rick Rock TV. I want to get straight into this with no delay. Yes, I had problems with Flakko in the beginning. I had a lot of problems, a lot of issues with a lot of the content that he was doing, sticking his nose into street politics that really doesn't concern him, that doesn't involve him. And it's no different from the rest of the guys that's not from the culture that get online and they do a whole lot of talking about gang culture and gang politics that they shouldn't have their nose in, which became a norm in podcast media. Well, I had an issue one time when Flakko did a segment. It was him, it was Spider. I can't think of I'm not for sure if it was Brick. But when they said something about one of my peers, somebody that I know, I had something I wanted to say about that, and I definitely made it my business to call one of my partners and let him know, man, I didn't like that last video that Flakko did. I think it was disrespectful, and I think that he's involving himself in a whole lot of street politics. That was one incident that I did have about that. I did make a phone call, and a lot of as media people also pay attention to a lot of things that you do on the internet because you can involve yourself in a lot of things that doesn't relate to you that could cause you a whole lot of harm and get you in a whole lot of trouble within the streets. But this is what I want to say. My cousin Dino called me. I was at the gym a couple of days ago, and we was rapping about another incident that happened online, and he was letting me know the rundown on it. And as we talking, he goes, "Hey, Rick Rock, I went to the event the other night, and I ran into Flakko, Poetic Flakko, and he said that, I don't know how your name came up, but your name came up, and he said that he's a fan of yours, and he watches stuff, and he liked what you do." I said, "Was that right?" No, he was like, "Man, I'm gonna call Flakko. I'm gonna call him up, man." He said next time, he talk to you, hit him up. So we call Flakko, get on the line, and I forgot about all the stuff that was said online that he do, because we was talking about exercise, and I was actually working out, and when I'm in the mind state of working out, that's all on my mind. I really don't pay attention or really care about anything outside the gym because I be so involved in what I'm doing. And coming to find out that Flakko was a fan of mine. I like his stuff. I wouldn't say fan of mine. He just like what I do as far as my media presence. So we exchanged phone numbers and we talked a few times after that. And he's a good youngster, man. He's a good dude. And I understand that he just grinding. He just doing what he see us do online. People from LA, Compton, Watts, Long Beach. He just following a trend, what we do, Adam 22, and this is my thing. Nobody says nothing what Adam 22 does online. We all say it, but nobody is going up to No Jumper and putting hands on him. Nobody's going to put tips on him. Nobody trying to knock him down, do none of that. So I'm starting to see a lot of this Flakko stuff come up on my timeline on YouTube with guys talking about what they going to do to him. They going to put hands on him and this and that. Well, I'm here to let you guys know that you guys ain't going to do nothing. You ain't doing nothing to Adam 22. You're not doing nothing to all these other people that's culture vulture on the culture. taking the content, running with it, saying what they want to say. But here it is, y'all got something to say to him. I get it. Of course, some of the stuff that he do is not cool. But the stuff that Adam just interviewed Pop Smoke, one of the guys that was involved in the Pop Smoke case. Nobody is going up there saying, "Man, let's go sock him out." Ain't nobody doing that. So I'm letting y'all know, man, nobody ain't gonna do nothing to Flakko. And if you do something to him, I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna get involved. So I hear a lot of people saying, I want to take a fade with him. Now, one thing I can't stand is a bully. I hate bullies. I do not like bullies since I was a kid. I do not like bullies. When I was in juvenile hall, I was locked up with one of the homies, and it was time for him to take his fade in the holding tank. It was just me, him, and another dude that he didn't get along with, which was a blood dude, and he wanted to rush him. One of the homies wanted to rush him. He went for my set. He was just somebody on the blue team. He wanted to get out with him. I was like, hey, look, homie, I ain't with the rushing, I ain't with the jumping, but I tell you what, you go ahead and take that fade, and when you get through with him, I take the fade with him, and I get out with him. But as far as rushing him, I don't do that. That's bully shit, and I ain't with none of that. And I ended up seeing a dude later on in life, and he was like, man, you a real one. Y'all could have dusted me out. Y'all could have, because he wrote something on the wall. He put CK on the wall, and he put his hood, and then put the CK with it and whacked it out and all that. That was years ago. But anyway, I'm letting y'all know, man.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna just break this down real quick, right? I'm with him on some shit, and on some shit I ain't. So initially, he said he had a problem with Poetic Flakko, and the reason, and some of the things that Flakko said, he said, but a buddy of his connected him and Flakko together, and once he got an opportunity to talk to Flakko, he felt like Flakko was a good guy. That's cool. That's cool. A lot of times we may have impressions of people until we get to know them, and once we get to know them, our impression change of the people because we really got a chance to know them. My problem of this is my problem with that, and then after that he said that, so if anybody got a problem with Flakko, they got to come see him. My problem, that's where I got a problem at. No disrespect to Rick Rock, because I don't know the nigga. But let me tell you what my problem is though. When you had a problem with Poetic Flakko, it was cool. It was cool then. But since you done got cool with Flakko, for whatever reason, and now you saying that if anybody else got a problem with Flakko, they got to come see you. But it was cool when you had a problem with Flakko from some of the things that he said. That I got a problem with. Because who, like, what? What make you better than anybody else? Somebody might got a legitimate problem with Flakko from the things that he said. And what you saying is, you gonna have his back no matter what. Another problem I got. I really don't give a fuck about the whole situation, period. So I don't care. I'm just reporting on it and pointing out little shit. Because as we sit and watch, I want to see how this shit unfolds. I done seen Flakko talking crazy about people. Flakko in 16 shot him, done had a beef for a little bit now. Flakko is still antagonizing 16 shot him. 16 shot him, been let that shit go. Flakko being 16 shot him in DM, and he brings 16 shot him name up on podcast to talk about it. He's still egging it on, right? And we all know 16 shot him spit on him. You know what I mean? Like, but you still egging it on though. So Flakko definitely does start shit, is what I'm saying. And as a man, if you bold enough to start some shit, I'm gonna see how you gonna handle yourself. You is not finna be starting shit with people and then running back to me for protection or help or whatever. I got a family to think about. I got my own life. Like, we grown men, we ain't kids no more. Yeah, I'm gonna help you, yeah, I'm gonna ride with you, but I'm gonna make you think about the shit that you get into before you get into it, so you will know that you can't come get me for everything. Cause I'm not finna just be crashing out with no niggas for nothing. It got to be for something. You feel me? Like, we ain't kids no more. I'm not losing my freedom of my life over a nigga about no bullshit. Hit that like button, hit that like button. I just seen Flakko run up there and get down on the African rapper nigga. Flakko. Listen, I'm gonna say this too. Flakko green, man. Let's just be real. Flakko got a car and started making a little bit of money, and he think that make him a different person. The nigga all on that talking about, yeah, boy, young rich nigga got this, got that, I got this, I got that. Talking about money and shit like that. Like, that's if that's what you think, if you think cause you got some money or you got a new car that make you somebody different, you lost, homeboy. Whoever you was, you the same motherfucker before you got that. The only thing you gonna do is make yourself more of a target, being that you trying to throw this shit up in people's face. You see? When I listen to Poetic Flakko talk, oh yeah, I just got this car. He wasn't saying none of that shit. That nigga said a car. Something that depreciates. See, he ain't getting no old school. He got a new car. Nigga, that shit, soon as you drove that shit off the road, the lot, that shit lost money. That ain't no good investment. That don't make you no better person or no bigger person or nobody more special than who you already was, sir. You supposed to already felt like you was somebody, but you needed a car and some money to make you feel like you somebody. You telling us that you felt like you wasn't shit when you was before. So you telling us if you lose that, you gonna go back to feeling like you ain't shit. You should have already like it's a glimpse into the way you think about yourself. Or other people too. Because I done seen Flakko talking shit to other people and he talking money talk. Oh, I got more money than you, so what? That's the worst conversation to have to them dogs, to them demons, to them goons. You do not want to say that because it's hundreds of thousands of people that heard you say that now they want your top pause, like Cameron and them say. They want your head pause because of that. That you acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit. So the problem I got with this Rick Rock situation is that I wanted to diagnose real quick here before this shit just get, because it's going to get there. Flakko is acting different now because he feels like he got people that he can go to that's going to have his back in these situations. I don't think that these people got Flakko back in these situations for free. Either they extorting Flakko, or either they getting some money out of Flakko, or they get some type of benefit from Flakko. This is a problem, real street niggas. I'm gonna tell you some shit now. Rick Rock and all the rest of the people who might got this idea. You remember 6ix9ine, right? You remember 6ix9ine? When street niggas thought that they was gonna be able to benefit off of him and use him for whatever he could give them, money, get into the industry or whatever. I don't know what Rick Rock deal is with it, but I'm just saying, what if it's about money? What if it's about him getting on No Jumper? What if it's about him collabing with him and helping him, get up through the blogging system or whatever, getting him some gas, whatever. But he a green nigga. He's green. And how we know he green, because we can tell by the way he move, the way he act, the things he say. He is not the same as us. And the problem with that is, either you is or you ain't. I can't teach you how not to be a lame green. You know why? Because when you get around them type of niggas, they gonna keep doing lame green shit. It's gonna make you look bad, it's gonna put you in a situation, and it's gonna make you mad if you a real one. Cause you're gonna be like, bro, stop doing that shit. Like, what did you, like, they just don't know how to move. It be small shit sometimes. Sometimes it be big shit. But they just don't know how to be. That's the problem. And it's gonna get you in situations. And you're gonna eventually lose. I'm telling you. Just like 6ix9ine, he got crazy. What the nigga name was? What the nigga name was? The nigga that shot up Chief Keef bus? Was it Food Banger? What the nigga name was? The nigga that shot up Chief Keef shit. Yeah, man, I got 10 bands. Go kill that nigga, son. You see how 6ix9ine got crazy? He got, he all on the phone, on the camera, sending hits to Chief Keef. And then Chief Keef shit gets shot up. Then you tell on the nigga that you sent to shoot Chief Keef shit up. This the shit I'm talking about here. This is the shit that I'm talking about here. This is what I'm talking about. Rick Rock, I hope you know what you're doing. Because I done seen enough shit that Poetic Flakko do to know that he is out of touch. He not like us. He's not like us. He doesn't know how to conduct himself in a room full of real ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga got that little bit of couple dollars and got that car and just like a kid. Boy, I got this new car and boy, I'm just what? Cuz if you ever had anything, cuz? Like, have you ever had a new car, cuz? Like, you weren't even supposed to say nothing like that. Like, you weren't supposed to say nothing. We weren't even supposed to know you had a car. Let me tell you how, crazy is. He telling people the kind of car he got. Nigga, you was on No Jumper. You got your own platform that's doing well. You don't want nobody to know what kind of car you got. Not only that, you flashing money in Cali, the extortion capital of the United States of America, and you look like food. You ain't got no backup. None. You ain't even from the United States. I know you're supposed to be from Fargo or whatever the fuck, where you're in Wisconsin or some shit. But I'm saying, you ain't even got no United States backup to where, like, a nigga, you could keep a nigga off your heels. And you in Cali, flashing money. You think them niggas out there in Cali don't know you, food? I'm way in Florida and I can see you, food. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is in the chat. I'm way in Florida and I can see you, food, nigga. You think them California niggas don't see you, food? That's why I said maybe these niggas must be extorting this nigga. It's no way they gonna let you roll around with that type of money in Day City and they not gonna step down on you. No way. No motherfucking way. Nigga, that's easy work. That's easy work. So that stack that you showed on the internet because you was acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit, you had to pay that half of that stack to somebody in order for you to be safe and in order for you to be able to talk your shit and move around like you want to move around in Cali now. Where if you'd have kept your fucking mouth shut and played and still been humble and played like you ain't have shit, them niggas wouldn't have came for you. You can't tell me they ain't came for you now. You can't tell me ain't somebody tapped you on the shoulder with your big bowling ball looking ass and pause and told you, I need half of that and I need that in regular intervals, so make sure that you don't miss a payment, you know what I mean? Or, we're gonna have to have a conversation. And after we have that conversation, if that conversation don't go right, then it ain't gonna be no other conversation. So this car that you got, this bitch gonna look like a block of cheese with holes all in it, and we're gonna go from there because you're out here in Cali, you getting money in our shit, you talking on gang politics, and you ain't even a member. See? You see? He don't know no better. He don't know no better. So, Rick Rock, I hope you know what you putting yourself. That's why I hope you're getting paid, Rick Rock. That's why I think you're getting paid. You gotta be. You gotta be getting paid. You better be getting paid because Poetic Flakko gonna get you into some situations to where you gonna wish you would have been getting paid for the motherfuckers when you getting into them. Like, you can't be doing this shit for a nigga and it ain't financially benefiting you. Because you could possibly lose your life or possibly get into some shit. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm just telling you. I told you I ain't the toughest nigga. I ain't the gangstest nigga. I just know what to do. And when I'm put in a situation, I know what's supposed to go down in a situation. And I can diagnose this shit now. Just like I diagnosed Brick, baby. What he got going on with that nigga there, watch what happened here. Flakko, you can tell Flakko is done got intoxicated off of having a little bit of money, got that car, and he got a little bit of backup from the members, right? Now he calling niggas puss ass nigga and come outside, puss ass nigga. Man, listen, bro. You the same nigga, bro. You the same nigga that was up there in Fargo or wherever the fuck you from. You know what I mean? Like, you the same dude, bro. Don't let them people fool you out there, bro. They'll leave your ass on the curb out there. I hope they don't, but I'm saying, you in Cali, bro. Once you get involved with the politics, you got ops now, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you align, once you pick a side, you align, you got ops, nigga. And them niggas don't give a fuck about your protection, cause they at odds with them too. Your best bet would have stayed a neutron. Stop and don't talk on street business. Part of the reason why Adam 22 get away with shit, first of all, Adam 22 white. And believe it or not, hate it or love it, it's still a little bit, you know, black folks still got a little bit of fear of doing something to white folks because we know this is how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? But you a nigga, an African nigga, a real African nigga. They'll do something to you cause they ain't scared to do something. You know one thing we ain't scared to kill our own people. They'll do something to you. They know it's gonna be some, and Adam got a bag as well. Like, ain't somebody do something to Adam 22, it's gonna be a large commotion. Somebody do something to your fat ass. Alright. I'm just telling you. I want y'all to stay safe. You know what I mean? Stay dangerous. But Rick Rock, you telling people that they can't do nothing, they say something to Flakko, like they gotta see you, like that's crazy. Like, but hey, do your thing. We gonna leave it alone. That's what he said. So hey, shout out to Rick Rock. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? I like Flakko content. I'm just telling you what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what I see, and we gonna see how it play out. I hope everything work out for the best, but it's all gonna be on Flakko. And I think he done made a mistake showing that money. I think he done made a mistake talking down on niggas. And I think he blinded by the light. He done got the big head. He done got beside himself. And trust me, that's why I am the way I am. You don't never do that. You always humble yourself. I don't give a fuck. You don't never make people feel like you think you better than them. Never. The only time you get a little break to do that is if a motherfucker talk down on you. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker come for you first. When somebody come for you first, then you can, hey, hold on now. I don't know who you think you talking to. I'm this guy. That's when you can come out your bag with that. But other than that, you supposed to downplay that. You only supposed to talk about that. Oh man, Marita, man, I seen you put up in the Bentley, man. Chill out, bro. That ain't nothing, bro. We don't even talk about that. Like, that's nothing, bro. Let's talk about that food drive that I just put together. Let's just talk about these kids' book bags for back to school that I just did. We're not talking about the Bentley and none of that shit there. No, we're not talking about that. You know what I mean? That shit don't make my people feel good. You know what I mean? That only thing that's gonna do is rub that shit in my people's face. You know, nah, we're not talking about that. We can talk about this giving back shit. Now, if it's a nigga that come talking about he got this and he got that and he talking straight to me, yeah, me and him got that conversation. You know what I mean? Then I do a little flexing. But other than that, I ain't never, no, we never bring that shit up. No, that shit means nothing. You know what I mean? Real shit. All right, so let's move on. Um, let's move to Donald Trump. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And we're gonna play DJ Academic. Academic was so funny with me with the Trump shooter, bro. Check this shit out. This shit hilarious. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. This shit is hilarious. We got 2 lives tonight, y'all. So we gonna be here for a while.
I know y'all are kind of. Yo, so they released footage of. By the way, Trump announced his new VP. It's apparently, what's his name? His new VP is J.D. Vance. Don't know too much about him, but who cares about the VP? Because Uncle Trump definitely fit away.
You say it's real low?
The guy who tried to kill Trump, supposedly there's like videos of him that have surfaced, and it said...
Is it real low right now, SLK? Let me know if it's real low. That's why I be hating this shit. It's always some kind of motherfucking technical difficulty with this shit. Like, when you're on StreamYard, the shit making a little noise or something. You know what I mean? Like, this shit be pissing me off. Like, real shit. Like, it's always some kind of bullshit-ass technical difficulty. This is a brand new motherfucking iPhone, and the sound motherfucking low. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's crazy. Tell me if it's low now, though. That shit be pissing, like, you know what I mean? Always something wrong with this shit. There's always some shit wrong, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I be saying AK over there, we be having this technical difficulty. He be like, can y'all hear me now? Yeah, it's real low. Like, I don't, listen, bro. I don't know. I don't fucking know. The sound up, I don't know. I don't know. It's still low? Is it still low? Well, I don't know. We're going to keep going out there.
Hey, according to TMZ, this video was captured a couple years ago of Matthew Crooks while he was in high school. Basically, it showed him kind of being bullied. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what's wrong with this shit. It's still low? I don't know. I don't fucking know. That shit up.
Here's some of the areas where I'm seeing lines.
That shit be killing me with this bullshit. I be hating that shit. It's always song.
Here we go.
Nah, it ain't no chord.
You know, people were fucking with him.
It ain't no chord. This is a brand new iPhone just on the shit. It ain't no nothing hooked to it or nothing. Know what I mean? It ain't no cord or nothing hooked to it. You know what I mean?
This doesn't excuse whatever he did, but like I guess to give some context, like maybe what type of dude this was. Yeah. Apparently there were like other videos as well. Like there was some other videos where like he was. By the way, this was.
He was bullied almost every day. In what way? Can you explain? I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast, and you know how kids are nowadays, so they're going to see someone like that, and they're going to target him because they think it's funny or whatever, so it's the best way I can describe it, and it's honestly kind of sad. Like, I don't want to say this is what provoked it, but you never know.
Yeah, you said it was provoked.
It's on a stand. It's on a whole shit. You know, with the ring light and everything. It's nah. Let me see about the other app. I sound now. Is it still low? Is it still like the same?
Yeah. I want to say he was a loner more because he was just.
I don't know what's wrong with that,
but
Bill.
like he was just bullied. Like he was bullied so much, so much.
But what we watching right now, we watching DJ Academic reaction to the Trump shooting. Um, and they saying that the guy that was the shooter was bullied in school, and they showing video of him being bullied. This is a day ago, so I'm sure some of you guys already have seen it. But this is a reoccurring story, ain't it? Like, let me tell y'all something. These dudes that be doing this type of shit, a lot of times they be being bullied in school, and they be having issues with women. As far as like they don't be getting no pussy. I'ma just come out and say it. Like, I swear, just it be some type of sexual shit. I'm telling you, just pay attention, dog. Just pay attention. A lot of the guys that be mass shooters and shit like that, they be bullies and they have trouble with women. Or they be, something. It be some kind of sexual shit, or they be being bullied. Real shit. And this guy has been bullied. You know what I'm saying? And he don't look like he got no girlfriend. I'm telling you, he look like he got no girlfriend. You know what I mean? I'm telling you now.
This was high school. Yeah.
What did they? Do you remember at all what they
Exactly. I don't care about him being bullied either, Tanel.
said to him or called him?
No. He was just made fun of, I guess, for the way he dressed or his appearance. He was bullied almost.
So apparently this is a bullied guy.
I don't know. I hope this is enough to cause some type of change. I mean, if this was a cause of what happened in high school, there definitely has to be a change.
Now, apparently the guy, Matthew Crooks, apparently he was 20 years old, right? He was 20 years old of Bethel Park. By the way, there's some new images or new videos that kind of like have arisen that showcase the dude, like, onlookers, shooter, Trump. Like, people saw him like crawl into position. They were like shouting it out. Mad people shouting it out, like, yo, check this, like, look.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this if I get such a beautiful place to support myself.
The girl pointed.
So this is somebody reporting, and they're saying people pointing. They're pointing at the would-be shooter.
In the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. Here he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still not even these fighting hotel to get a sense.
What's happening?
And this is because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Look. There he is.
Bro, they got the man sitting on the motherfucking roof. Like, that's crazy.
We have criminals. We have people that
Bro, you can see the guy on the roof.
I'm standing there pointing at. So I guess, by the way, someone had said like he also had a weapon, which I seen another bizarre story that like supposedly a local cop tried to approach him and he pointed like I guess his rifle at the local cop and the local cop just went away. Now I keep hearing people who have been like going with their conspiracy theories, basically saying. And by the way, let me play this about the shooter. They've been saying.
What have you learned about the gunman here in these past moments?
Well, Aaron, I'll start with the newest information that we just received from a briefing that the FBI conducted in the past hour or so. We're talking about Thomas Matthew Crooks. This is the 20-year-old suspect who is accused of the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. According to the FBI, we now know that they believe that he acted alone, and the FBI also believes that there's no indication of mental health issues with Mr. Crooks.
He ain't
We also
crazy.
learned in the past hour that part of this investigation is the FBI has actually gotten access to Thomas Crooks's phone, but at this point they don't have access to the information inside the phone. They have shipped it to Quantico, according to the FBI headquarters, to try and figure out how to get inside. And the other thing, Aaron, that perhaps is surprising, but the FBI said it on this briefing, is that they have not at this point identified any sort of ideology that would give clues to, again, the big question that everyone has: what caused this man to go to this Trump event and open fire at the former president?
Now, there's also rumors that this guy supposedly donated to Biden, but he was a registered Republican. Like, let's see if we can figure it out. It's kind of like a convoluted story. They're saying that he donated to a Democrat, but he was a registered Republican. I have no idea.
This is one of the most fun and safe ways to earn.
And ultimately injuring him, killing one, and injuring two other rallygoers in the crowd. Now, I do want to just go over some of the things that we do know in addition to some of this information, Aaron. We also learned in the past hour or so that Mr. Crooks was a dietary aide at the Bethel Park Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. It's like a nursing home that's very close to where we are, not too far from his home, about 5 minutes away here in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. That organization confirmed that he was an employee, confirmed that he was a dietary aide, said that they were shocked and saddened by this news of the shooting overnight, but also noted that Crooks performed his job without concern and did pass background checks prior to getting this particular job. Now, the last thing, Aaron, that I'll mention is just a few of the things that we have been reporting, as you said, all throughout the day. We know that Mr. Crooks was a registered Republican. We also know that he donated a small amount of money to a Democratic aligned group back in 2021. And we also know that he was in possession of an AR-style rifle, which law enforcement sources tell us was actually not just obtained legally, but also traced back to Mr. Crooks's father. And that's actually how law enforcement was able to identify their suspect in the first place, because Thomas Crooks was not found with any ID after the U.S. Secret Service agents neutralized him yesterday. But again, Aaron, the big question...
Oh, it's Thomas Crooks. I think I was called Matthew.
Question that we still do not have an answer to: what led him to go to that Trump campaign event and open fire?
Yeah, people don't know if he's like a Democrat or like a...
Yeah, so that's another thing too, y'all. Please make sure y'all donate to the channel. Cash App is in the chat. That's another thing too. A lot of people was saying that the Democrats did this, or alleging that the Democrats did this. I'm gonna say this. The guy was a registered Republican. He's a registered Republican. I don't know if the Democrats hired a Republican I don't know, man. I'm just saying, I'm open to conspiracy theories because them security and the police not catching this guy before he was able to climb on top of a roof and get a couple shots off at the former president and killing one participant of the rally is crazy. I'm going to tell you another thing too. You know what's really crazy? The building that he climbed up on, it was police officers inside the building at the time of him on top of the building. The police had started using that building as like a station for the rally. So it was police inside of the building. Inside of the building. That's crazy. Hit the like button.
Maybe he was planning this for a while. Anyway, there's a bunch of videos floating around. Let me see if I can find. There's a bunch of videos that are like floating around, like, oh my god. Essentially kind of showing like there's one with like a woman where she's like doing some interesting shit.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please hit the like button. We got 2 lives tonight. We're gonna do this live and then we're gonna do another live.
There's been so many tweets about all this stuff. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find this. Oh, by the way, here's some other information that's kind of crazy.
Listen.
They said that the building the nigga crawled up on, there was cops inside the building.
Bro, it was police inside of the building. That's fucking crazy. Look, matter of fact, I got something for y'all. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna get some expert shit on this shit. Yeah, they backdoored him, SLK. They backdoored him. That's why Trump need to go do a diss song. Dissing all his ops. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see something. Right now, Vlad TV got a sniper on there called Nicholas Irvin. He be on there all the time. He a regular. So I think Vlad called him back on there to talk about this attempted assassination attempt on his former military. And let's see what he said about.
Here we go. I'm back with one of my favorite guests, my brother, a true-to-life hero. Please welcome Sergeant Nicholas Irvin. Nick, what up?
What's going on? I appreciate it.
This guy got like 30 some
It's
kills.
always a pleasure to see you, brother.
You too. Another day.
Hit that like button.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this day is a little different. We're less than 24 hours. I mean, Nick, it's been a crazy 24 hours.
Yes, sir. It's like, it felt like a dream. It doesn't feel real, to be honest with you. Does not feel real.
Okay. You know, I'm sure the audience knows exactly what we're talking about. This has been literally a crazy 24 hours. Former President Trump, there's been an attempted assassination on his life. Nick, when you got the news, what was your first thoughts?
I thought it was AI. I thought it was AI generated. I thought what I was seeing, like my lifetime, I was born in '86. The president that was before that almost had the assassination happen to him, that was 1981. So like for me to witness that in my lifetime was kind of like, I've never seen anything like it. I didn't believe it. I genuinely thought it was AI. I told my wife, I was like, hey, someone tried to shoot Trump with like a BB gun or something like that when the first reports started to come out. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. But initially, it did not feel real. No.
You know, when the first report started coming out, I didn't know what to think because all they were showing was the clip. You know, Trump grabbed his ear.
Yeah.
He fell to the floor. So I didn't know. They were already putting it out there as an assassination attempt. At that time, they didn't know what it was. I'm thinking maybe something happened in the crowd. I'm like, you know, what's going on?
The way the Secret Service rushed in, I think that they knew what happened off the get-go. I think it was...
Shout out to Hood TV.
Like much of an uproar, or they didn't want to cause like a panic, but there's no way that they did not know immediately like what happened. There's no way, and it's just like I don't know, like my conspiracy theory mind goes off, and I'm thinking it's almost like maybe they didn't want it. That's not the way it was supposed to go down, you know. It was kind of like a shock that this guy missed that shot that close. You know, I don't know. It almost feels like that.
Okay, hold up. Cause you going somewhere.
My bad.
I didn't expect to go. So you got to be a little more detailed. What exactly does that mean?
What that means is that there's
TL1K.
my line of work as a sniper. Not just in special operations, but when I was a private military contractor, like what the Secret Service does, and if you wanted to envision what I did overseas for, like 50% of the job was diplomatic security and providing Secret Service type work for diplomats. One of them happened to be Joe Biden back when he was the vice president. Another one was Hillary Clinton. I forget her title at the time, but Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden, they came to Iraq, and I was providing security for them at like the Secret Service level. There's so many catastrophic failures that happen that in order for all those things to line up, it's like instead of Trump giving that speech that day or yesterday, he should have played the lottery for like the billionaire jackpot, because it's just it's so many catastrophic failures, not just from like the Secret Service aspect, but the local police, SWAT, everybody that was involved with that.
Yeah,
and I'm not even going to get into the videos that I saw of the Secret Service agents that were that jumped on Trump initially. They were
that's his
asking
name.
questions like, what do we do or what are we doing? That's one thing that's what you train for. For that even to have to be asked is beyond me. And then you have Secret Service agents who can't holster their pistol. And why are you holstering your pistol when you've actually, when you've encountered a threat such as like an assassination attempt?
He got a point.
And there were so many weird events, not listening to the crowd beneath them for like 2 minutes, saying, hey, there's somebody up on the roof with a gun, and they ignore that. It's just the way the counter snipers reacted, how they engaged, none of that makes sense. When I was doing work as a sniper and counter sniper for in the military and private military contractor, there's no way that would have happened. And at that distance, those rooftops would have been secured initially. Looking at an overlay of that, that would be my primary focus if I were doing a counter sniper operation. Looking at the rooftops, those rooftops would have been secured. The distance, direction, everything about those rooftops that I need to know. What's there the day prior? I'm doing all my pre-mission planning, taking mental snapshots and photographs of, what's there the day prior. That way, if something appears after the fact, it's not, it's out of place and doesn't seem right, I want to focus in on that, and not including the tree line that was behind the buildings. The buildings would have been my first primary, my focal point. There's so many things that went bad that day or yesterday.
Now, you remember when we went over theories? Didn't I say if you believe that this was allowed to happen, that theory got legs? Because how was that guy able to get in that position with all of that security, with the people saying, there he go, on the roof, and now we know that the building that he climbed upon to shoot Trump and the person that lost their life at the rally, it was police inside of the building at the time, because the police had decided to use that building as like a station. You know what I mean? So they was in the fucking building. They were in the building. The roof that he climbed upon, the police were inside the building at the time of the attempted assassination. So when you take all of this in account, you take his expert opinion in account of all the things that had to go wrong in order for this guy to be able to do what he did. If you want to believe the conspiracy that this was allowed to happen, I told you this conspiracy got legs, and that's why I played this for y'all, because when I heard Nicholas Irving's opinion and more of the facts came out about this case, I said, ooh. I don't know who sent this guy, old. Do you know anybody that at 20 years old that don't got no social media presence? They say this guy don't got no social media. Almost like somebody might have wiped his social media clean. Don't get me started on the conspiracies. I'ma say this. And he's a registered Republican, but he did donate $15 to a Democratic something in the past. So they kind of got it like we don't know whose son it or who allowed him to do this. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I know this. He shouldn't have been able to get on that motherfucking roof. Not that motherfucking close. And if you like the people, you can see this nigga climbing on top of the roof. People like, look, there you go. Like he ain't even like real stealthy about this shit. Like he ain't even like wearing no ninja suit or no shit like that. He like just regular, just like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. But we gonna keep moving on. So some more particulars done came out. I'm hearing that Joe Biden just dropped out of the race. So I'm finna Google. I'm finna find out. Goddamn it. I'm finna find out. Did Joe? Oh man. Law and Crime got some shit. Say they got the two shooter of theory, saying that Donald Trump assassination attempt. It just dropped 47 minutes ago. Law and Crime say Donald Trump assassination attempt and the two shooter theory. Hold on, man. I gotta see if Biden dropped out of the race. I gotta see. Okay, so as of now, it don't look like he dropped out, but I do know Joe Biden has COVID. So he off the campaign trail right now, due to his health. I want to go back. I want to talk a little bit more about the presidential race and the assassination attempt. If you want to believe that they trying to get Donald Trump out of here because they feel like that Joe Biden can't beat Donald Trump in the upcoming president's election, I can see why you would feel that way. They did a poll. 65% of Democrats want Joe Biden to drop out of the race because they do not feel like Joe Biden can beat Donald Trump in this upcoming election. And that is why they want Joe Biden to bow out of the race. I agree on that. What's the point? Joe, you senile than a bitch. Joe, you in La La Land, bro. Like real shit, like it's stars and shit floating around your head every time you get on the stage, Joe. You just fucked up and said somebody else's name a little bit ago. I can't remember what it was. But you just fucked up and missaid somebody else's name, Joe. Like, you know what I mean? Joe, you fucked up, bro. Like, real shit, Joe. Like, at this point, you just being selfish than a bitch, Joe. You know what I'm saying? You already been the president for 4 years, right? Why are you staying here? Like, bro, like, you, the way you looking, the way your health going, Joe, you ain't gonna even make it through another motherfucking 4 years, man. You need to sit your ass down and enjoy your life and with your grandkids and chill out with your crackhead ass son. Let somebody else run, or, you know, like, what's the point? Like, it's just being selfish at this point. Maybe you stealing a lot of money and you just want to keep fattening your pockets and your family pockets. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe get some kickbacks from some of them foreign governments or something. Or maybe that little alien that's controlling you in your brain, that little micro alien that's implanted in your brain that's controlling you, maybe that little alien don't want to give up. But it's about over for you, Joe. Like real shit. Like you senile than a bitch, bro. Like you chasing butterflies, my nigga. You chasing butterflies and shit that ain't even there, my nigga. Like real shit. Like we can't have somebody like you at the helm. You know, this shit make us like we food to the other governments. They looking at us like food, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. They looking at us like food because of you, Joe. So, I feel like as an American, Joe, I think you should bow out because of your health, bro. Like, and you're not gonna win. Like, you're not gonna win, nigga. Like with that attempted assassination, that guaranteed that you couldn't win. You know what I mean? Like if I ain't see the nigga that shot Biden, Trump, I'd have thought that was your senile ass up there, Joe. You know what I'm talking about? With one of them masks on they have on Mission Impossible, bitch. I'ma say another thing too, y'all. Maybe something that a lot of people ain't really thinking about. I don't know. I ain't been really watching the news reports about this shit lately. If Trump don't turn his head towards that building, that motherfucker might knock Trump whole back of his head off. Bro, that man came as close to Trump as you can without killing him, without shooting him in the head. If Trump would have turned his motherfucking head to the back towards the front of the stage, boy, he wouldn't have missed. He only missed Trump because Trump was looking his way. And I'm just saying. He said Trump was the vice president. That's what he said, Hood TV. Shout out to you, shout out to you. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. Cash App is in the chat. But yeah, that's what he said. And then the other day, he gonna introduce the president of Ukraine as Vladimir Putin. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Ukraine is in a motherfucking war with Russia. How you gonna mistake the president of Ukraine as the president of Russia? Like, this fucking crazy, man. And Joe do this shit all the time. He been doing this shit for years, bro. And it's time for this shit to stop, Joe. You fucking senile, Joe. You got dementia, Joe. Like, real shit. Like, Joe just tried to grab a lady's hand thinking that she was his wife, nigga. The lady wasn't even his fucking wife, bro. Like, Joe, you tripping, gang. Like, real shit. You don't know where you at, Joe. You don't know where you at. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. What else we gonna get into? I'm gonna mosey on along real quick here. We gonna go to Sexy Red, y'all. We gonna get into Sexy Red, dog. Sexy Red, Lord Jamal did a interview with Art of Dialogue. It's a great interview. Go subscribe to Art of Dialogue. You know, if you ain't. Lord Jamal did an interview on Art of the Dialogue, and he said that Sexy Red meow looked like it smelled like fish or whatever. And Sexy Red clapped back. Also, I want to say something too before I get to what's the name in it. Born off 1700s, he also chimed in the other day, and I didn't want to report on this shit because I thought it was trolling. Like maybe he bigger than what I think he is, but I just couldn't see. I didn't see Vaughn off 1700 in the same circles as Sexy Red, but he said he had sex with Sexy Red and his, whatever, been smelling like fish ever since. So it's after he got a shower, whatever. I thought it was just trolling. That's why I never reported the shit. But she has not denied it, and he's still talking about it. So it seemed like something going on there. I don't know. But if y'all think they did something, I don't know. Let me know. But that's what Vaughn off 1700 said. I thought it was a lie off top. That's why I never even talked about it. But as the days been going on, I see that it hasn't been denied by Sexy Red, and he's still talking about it. So maybe it is true. But Sexy Red clapped back at Lord Jamar for calling her fishy, and hear what she had to say.
Yes, I went to
Crazy is I seen a video. Oh, you guys, I seen a video where she said her own. He was speaking.
Sexy Red just lashed out at Lord Jamar after he accused her of being an industry plant and having hygiene issues. Allegations have been circulating that she was placed in the industry to promote degeneracy and devalue black women and children. Initially,
Do y'all think Sexy Red an industry plant? Get in the comment section, let me know. Do y'all think Sexy Red is an industry plant?
these claims seemed like wild conspiracies to rationalize how someone as controversial as her could succeed in Hollywood. However, recent links to a cult have given these theories some credibility. Moreover, there are rumors about her hygiene, with a rapper claiming she had an unpleasant smell and multiple STDs, which deterred him. This drama began when Lord Jamar, in a heated interview with the Art of Dialogue, called Sexy Red the lowest version of any woman. He asserted that the industry promotes her to push an agenda she perfectly represents.
The type of what they want to promote in the black community. You see that they want to promote like the lowest level of everything. You know what I mean? They're trying to turn our women into, you know what I mean? Like they really want to turn our women into a.
Hey, look. So let me tell you something about that, right? Y'all know me. I got a lot to say about that. I get what he's saying, right? So I'm gonna look at it all the way around. Y'all know I look at shit all the way around. I get what he's saying. What he's saying is music is powerful. And it's not, everybody's not bright enough to listen to the music but not try to adopt what the music is conveying. You know, some people want to be King Von after they listen to King Von. Some people want to slide after they listen to Slide. Some people want to make love after they listen to a love song. You know what I'm saying? And some women want to fuck my baby daddy. I'm looking for the whole, you know, where the niggas at, all that type of shit. Some people want to do that when they hear those songs. Let's just keep it real. This is why certain music is pushed nowadays. This is what they talk about. Some industry plants don't even know they industry plants. They just getting a good, they just getting a look. They just getting a, they feel like they getting a break. Is look out. But what they're saying is the powers that be is using them to tear down the, make money and to tear down the cultures and the races that they, or demographics that they want to destroy. You know, like when you really, like if you really look at it like real shit, like just look at it real shit, like a lot of Jewish people run the music industry. You don't see a lot of they women out there, you know, Sexy Red this and Sexy Red that and all that. So this leads credibility to the conspiracy theory that they using this type of music and pushing this type of music to destroy, to help destroy certain demographics or whoever fucking fall for it. Just like as a little bit ago, all you heard was drill music. Kill, kill, kill. Spin the block. Do this, do that, do this. Well, who doing that? The urban communities. You know, who is it mostly affecting? I'm not saying some of this stuff don't spill out into the other communities, but for the most, that's collateral damage to them. But to the most part, it's the urban communities. See what I'm saying? Music is powerful than a motherfucker. Every time I listen to a song, it takes me back to when I first heard it. I can tell you what year a song came out when I hear it. And you know why? Because I can go back. When I hear the song, I know where I was or what age I was or what I was doing in life when that song came out. It was a popular song. I can do that. Music does that for me. You know? Remember when 3-6 Mafia used to come on in the club? Tear the club up. Tear the club up. What they used to do? Tear the club up. When goddamn, what the motherfucker name? Crime Mob. We nuck and we buck, boy. When that shit's come on, what's happening? Look, you motherfuckers throwing the bowls and all of that type of shit. So music does reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? So they know this. So what they saying is that Sexy Red is helping to influence women. Now I'm gonna say this. I gotta look at it from both sides. Just like Nardo Wick do, just like King Von did, just like a lot of these drill rappers do. You know, the drill has taken over. I think everything will go in a circle. I think eventually we're gonna get tired of that shit. Cause we get tired of, and we are getting tired of it. But I'm saying Pooh Shiesty and all of them, you know, that's all was being pushed. That's all we was hearing, and it just influenced a lot of the young men to do the same shit that the song said. I'm not saying it started it because the culture started in the hood, but it was a reflection of what was going on in the hood, and it fanned the flames of what was already going on in the hood. Just like Ho had been around since the beginning of time. They had a couple of them in the Bible, but we know the most famous one, Mary Magdalene. So they say. So Hohen's been around forever. So we can't blame Sexy Red for all the hoes in the world. I call it the hoe god though. We can't blame Sexy Red for all the hoes in the world. What they saying is though, the music is giving hoes, is adding fuel to the flame. We always had, we ain't gonna say we always, but women who rap raunchy or sung raunchy shit been around for a long time. Lil Kim, Dina Howard, Salt and Pepper had push it real good, push it. You know what I mean? So it's been around for a while. Like erotic, raunchy music been around for a while. So we can't just like put it all on her. But she's just the latest. Trina, exactly. She's just the latest, you know, what they call it? She's just the latest flagship person that they put in that position to push this shit, right? So this is what they saying. Now, as far as Sexy Red talking about her Lil Kim, exactly. So, but I do understand what they're saying. I do understand. Bro, listen, I'm telling you, this is part of the reason why I stopped rapping. First of all, I was getting too old, but also because my son was telling me, my son say, Daddy, you my favorite rapper. And I ain't want my son to grow up trying to be like what I was trying to say in them rap songs. I really lived that, but he didn't. And I know I was lucky and blessed in order to live this long. And I couldn't guarantee that he would be, because chances are he wouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, we be blessed to be able to make it through some of the shit that we made it through in the streets. Why would you want your child to go through that? Those near-death experiences. I'm sure we all have them. Let's be real. Every nigga in the streets done had a near-death experience. If you was out there, if you was really waist deep, neck deep out there in the streets, you done had near-death experiences. Like, I don't want my child to go through that. So, you know, that was another reason why I stopped the rapping, you know what I mean? Because I understood that you got to walk the walk. You can't just talk the talk. You got to walk the walk with these young people nowadays, bro. I'm telling you. Like, that shit is gone. Do as I say, not as I do. That shit is gone. No, if you truly want those children to listen to what you're saying, they got to see you exhibiting those actions. You can't, because they going to look at you and they going to say something. After a while, they're going to be big enough to say something back, and they're going to be like, well, how you going to tell us not to smoke weed and you smoking weed? See, they'll listen to you if you ain't smoking and you tell them to smoke it. But or you hide it, they don't see you smoking it. But if they see you smoking it, they'll listen to you just as long until they get around that corner, and then they find it up. And after a while, they're gonna be big enough to where you can't. Them licks don't hurt, and they don't give a fuck. They taking care of themselves, so they're gonna be out with it then. I mean, you might not care. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just using that for an example. So you got to be walking the walk with these kids instead of talking the talk. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. But the Sexy Red shit, I'm gonna just play the video a little bit more, and we're gonna get into it, cause there's some other shit that went down too.
Into culture, those girls like her. You know what I mean? And they're not usually put in this type of position. You see what I'm saying? But they're putting her in this position in order to inspire other young girls to be like her.
It sounds like you feel like she's a plant. You feel like Sexy Red a plant?
Probably yes. Yep. And I think that plant is real. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory to believe that there are industry plants, you know, the Tekashi 6ix9ines and, you know, people like that are put in this game to skew the minds of the masses and lead them down a certain...
Jamar wasn't done criticizing her. He also accused her of promoting degeneracy to children and bringing adult content to schools. Sexy Red had a conflict with school administrators a while ago after being kicked out for arriving with an unpleasant odor.
So this school put me, I came up here, got you, trying to talk to the kids, give me water, they don't put me up. Tell me last night, what's this? Sure, nobody. They ain't come to see you, Otis. You heard who they screaming for? Oh, yeah.
There was another incident where she performed her explicit songs and danced inappropriately at a high school. This disgusted many people because it's one thing to create adult content for adults, but pushing it onto impressionable kids is unacceptable. Lord Jamar highlighted this in his interview, stating that...
Now, see, that's shit I'm talking about. Listen, let me tell y'all something. She ratchet, y'all. She ratchet than a bitch, right? To the point... You got to know how to turn it off, though, sexy. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know how to turn it off. Like, you got to know how to turn it off, baby. Like, she went to a school. First of all, I don't even know who the fuck booked her for the school. Like, who the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Superintendent, principal, y'all need y'all ass whooped. Because the image that she portrays, the songs that she have, like, what benefit would it be to bring Sexy Red to a school of children? Like, what the fuck benefit would that be? Like, her image and her music gonna overpower anything she can say. Sexy Red can say, hey, y'all know y'all need to read 2 books a week. They ain't gonna be studying that shit. You know what they gonna be thinking about? Her image. The jits gonna be thinking about, boy, look at her ass, look at the titties. Yeah. And the girls gonna be thinking about fucking, shaking their ass, wearing that type of clothes, whatever. You know what I mean? Being like that. You know what I mean? So, then she show up smelling like weed and get mad when the people send her away and she's smelling like weed. Hold on, baby. You know you just fired up. You know you been smoking before you got there. You know you been smoking. What is you finna make a scene for? That's just ignorance. That's just pure ignorance. First of all, if you really want to talk to these kids, which I would have never had to talk to my motherfucking school kids. You know what I'm saying? But if that is what was going down, you're supposed to came presentable. You supposed to came without all your shit showing. You know what I mean? And you supposed to show them something other than the image that you portrayed on, you know what I mean, as your rap image. You know what I mean? If it was gonna go down like that, that's what you should have did. I would have never booked you. Because I would have thought that, I just feel like your images would have overpowered anything. All them kids done seen your videos and know what you talk about. So, like, I wouldn't have did all that. No, hell no. It just don't make it doesn't make no sense. But she got mad about that. Talking about they ain't come to see you, they came to see me. And so, then they got the kids out there yelling and shit. So what's gonna happen is, being that they done sent Sexy Red away because she smelled like weed, Sexy Red done took over the minds of the kids. All the kids out there, oh, sexy. They like, fuck school. Sexy, sexy. On top of the fact that you portraying that you got a lot of money, and you probably got more money than them, and they looking at it like, why the fuck should we listen to these people at school? You showing defiance. You showing that fuck them school teachers. When they, or principals and all that. When you left there, you was like, they ain't come to see you. You exhibiting fuck That's what you saying. The reaction is saying to the kids. That's why they was out there around your car when they should have been in motherfucking back in class. Oh, sexy, all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Leading the kids astray. You see?
Targets kids because she sold her soul. He claimed it's part of her contract as an industry plan to infiltrate the black community and normalize such behavior, starting with the youth.
Where they were trying to bring her to a school.
Hold on, you say Flakko got jumped into the Rolling 60 last month? He an official C? Really? Okay. You say Kevin Prater? I'm from here, he got it from the streets. Okay. Hey man, look. I ain't denying nothing. I'm not out there. I don't know what the fuck going on with that shit. I just posed the question because I saw that he had some backup, and looked like it was the Crips. So that's why I was asking. If you pay attention to the title, it's a question mark behind it. It means I'm posing a question, which I'm glad that you jumped in and chimed in. I don't know what's going on out there. I don't even know what you're saying is true, but I know you might know more than me. So I cannot confirm nor deny what you're saying. Nigga, I'm from Inglewood and ain't heard that shit like that. You ain't heard none of that shit? All right then. He trolling. SLK, you say you ain't heard nothing about that? Go ahead, Kevin. I want to see this. We're on Inglewood, homie. I'm in Watts right now. We can link or get on FaceTime. What's your number? Uh-oh. You in Watts, Kevin? My boy SLK from Inglewood though. For sure, for sure. This is interesting. So you saying that Flakko he got put on? Is that what you saying, Kevin? Y'all can talk on Insta, that's real. That way y'all can get together, you know? And, you know, FaceTime and, you know, have a conversation. Know what I mean? I wish I was on stream, y'all. I sure would have pulled you, both of y'all up so we could talk about it. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. How far is Watts from Inglewood? Minutes. Inglewood. Shout out to Inglewood. Hit that like button, guys. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. We ain't made a dime. We got 2 lives going on tonight. So when I'm done with this live, I'm going to do another live. Know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm with you, Fly Guy. Listen, I'm with you, Fly Guy. Fly Guy say, so all the nonsense he talking about, he dislikes street dudes are dumb, but he decides to gang bang. Listen, I'm glad you brought that up. Listen, I'm glad you brought that up. Shout out to you, Fly Guy, because I thought about it when I thought about this topic, but it slipped my motherfucking mind. I am so glad you brought that up because if I would have thought about it, I would have brought it up when I was talking about him, when I was talking about it earlier. But you 100% right. He say he hate gang members, he hate street guys, but now you cool with the street guys. Appreciate you, T. Nicole, for the $5, man. We got 15 more dollars. We only got a $20 goal, y'all. We only got a $20 goal. But I appreciate you, T, for the $5. Look, you 100% right, Fly Guy. And now you want to be in the streets? Like, bro, let me tell you something, too. How old is fucking Flakko? Who waits to be a grown man to jump into the streets? Like, that's fucking goofy shit. Bro, listen, I promise to God, bro, I'm from the streets. I was born in the streets. Like, my mama smoked crack, all type of shit. I wish to God I never had saw the streets. I wish I had never saw the motherfuckers. I wish I had never seen or been through a lot of that shit I've been through. You know what I mean? Like, a nigga be trying their whole life to elevate, to get their family and get themselves about that shit. So for you to be a grown man who grew up and wasn't in the streets, then to go back to and be in the streets, that's goofy shit. Man, you crazy than a motherfucker. You crazy than a motherfucker. Yeah, like, I don't see no point. Like, I don't see, like, what is the fucking, that's crazy to me. Like, real shit, like, Flakko got to be, what, about 25, 26? Ain't no way I'm finna be going in on streets then. The nigga from Fargo or some shit, I think from, like, Green Bay or some shit. Wherever. But he from Nairobi or some shit, like, he from Africa. Real shit. Like, ain't no way. There you go. There go another one. Suck my dick. Pause. Hey, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna be motherfucking going back to the streets. Like, going to the streets as a grown man. Like, I'm not finna be doing that. I'm not finna do that. Like, no. Bruh, listen, I swear to God, I wish I never been in the streets. I do. Wasted a lot of times, saw a lot of heartache, saw a lot of pain, did a lot of fuck shit, made it through narrowly, was in jail a lot. You know what I mean? Like, no. Hell no. Like, and then for this nigga, like, they gotta be extorting this nigga. See, listen, street niggas, let me tell y'all something. That's our motherfucking problem right here. We be seeing these L7 lame ass niggas and they be doing something that we want to get our hands in. Know what I'm saying? So what we do is we befriend them, use them, you know what it really is. We use them, or we try to use them. We think we 3/4 slick, and we try to use them because we trying to get to where they going, or at least hitch a ride to where they going. And they using us for street cred and backup and shit. It's the 6ix9ine shit all over again. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that like button. And they using us for street cred and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? And what ends up happening is, they end up, it don't work out how we want it to work out. Just like the 6ix9ine shit. It don't work out like that. You know what I mean? It don't work out like that because really we don't got no pure intentions anyway. We trying to use these nerd motherfuckers like they probably trying to use Flakko to get into this blogging shit, to get into this internet shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like Treyway was trying to use 6ix9ine to get into the industry and all that type of shit. But what we do is inadvertently the lame nigga, he have all the power really inadvertently. See, we try to somewhat keep him in line like how they try to keep 6ix9ine in line. Try to beat him up a little bit, rob him a little bit, you know what I mean, whatever. But really, they have the power. You know what I mean? Because where they are or where they going, that's where we want to go. More so than they'll check streets. A lame nigga, he'll check out of the streets. He'll go back to the suburbs or whatever. He already made himself on the internet. Flakko already an internet entity. The only reason why the street shit is kind of like in the play here is because he out there in Cali and people be coming for his head. You know what I'm saying? So he want to be able to throw his muscle around because he see that it's going to be smoke. He see that it's going to be smoke eventually up there. So he feel like, okay, I need a little backup. So man, I'm gonna tell you something. Flakko trying to finesse them street niggas, bro. He trying to finesse them. Just like they trying to finesse Flakko. Flakko trying to finesse them street niggas too. Know what I'm saying? He trying to dangle a carrot in front of their face. Know what I'm saying? And he trying to use them because he ain't stupid. He understand that they trying to use him. He understand how to, you know what I mean? Rick Rock and all of them might want to get into the blogging shit or might want to get on no jumper and all that. He using that. He's using that. Listen, bro, this shit crazy. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Trust me when I tell you this shit, him. I doubt it because these apps right now with all this lame brick shit going on. Y'all, I heard that SLK. And who gonna put bro on the hood? That's fucking old. For real. But then again, hold on though, SLK. Them niggas put on motherfucking Baby. Baby. Didn't Mac 10 put on Baby to the Bloods? Like, Baby was a grown ass man. You know what I mean? Who put on Lil Wayne? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they be putting on these motherfuckers, bro. I think what's happening is just like they put on these rappers, they putting on these vlogging niggas. You know what look like it? Shit. Know what I'm saying? I think Mac 10 put on Baby. I'm talking about Brian Baby Williams. From Cash Money. Nigga, I remember the old videos, nigga, Baby had on blue flags, all type of shit. When Cash Money first popped off, Baby had on every goddamn color in the videos you can imagine. But after Mac 10 got over there, you know, they was the five. You know what I mean? They were Bloods. You know what I mean? I think Mac 10 put on Baby. Yeah, Mac 10 put him on. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, they'll put an old nigga on, put it this way. If it's a Crip nigga who got a little rank, or any gang nigga that got a little rank, and he see benefit in putting one of them blogger niggas on, I mean, it's not out of the, I don't think it's far-fetched. It's just like putting on these rap niggas who ain't never did shit. These niggas be, nigga, this is the generation I've seen the most rap niggas who wasn't gang members, then all of a sudden, who put on Chris Brown? Who put on Chris Brown? Like, who put Chris Breezy on? You know, like, it's crazy. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. We got $15 more to go, y'all. We already got 5. We got $15 more to go. And that'll be our $20 live limit. We got a $20 limit, a $20 goal per live. We got $5. We need 15 more, and we'll be at our limit, and we'll be done for this live. These niggas pay people. That's what I thought, SLK. That's what I'm saying. And I could see Flakko paying. He showed that stack of money in that car. Okay, put it this way. If I was still in the streets and I was out there in Cali and I'm like y'all, you know, I'm rocking like y'all, I'm coming. Like, I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that. From him, yeah, I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that. Yeah, I'm coming for that. Yeah, I'm coming for that. Like, LA is the home of extortion, nigga. Soon as you get off the plane plane in LAX, them niggas is extorting, nigga. Know what I mean? The check-in capital of United States. You right, Hood TV. Yeah, he paying. You think they gonna let Flakko roll around with a stack of money? Flakko? As hard as it is sometimes to be able to rob a nigga or find a nigga that you can rob, he's sitting there? That nigga looking like a steak dinner. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Aaron. Appreciate you, Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. So we reached the goal, y'all. We good. Shout out to Aaron's way. Listen, that nigga sitting there looking like a motherfucking steak dinner. Right now, he looking like a steak dinner. Know what I'm saying? Like real shit. So they gotta be getting it. There's no way they gonna let Flakko roll around with that kind of money. Like, he flexing and talking shit. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I hope this don't happen. I pray this don't happen. I don't want nothing bad happen to the nigga. Real shit. Cause I like Flakko content. I watch Flakko's videos and I use them here sometime on this live. I just know what the fuck I'm looking at when I'm seeing. If it's anybody up there that might be in danger, it's Flakko. And I know people might say it's Brick because Brick had a lot going on. But even Brick got more backup. And Brick know how to move better than Flakko. Flakko like a fish out of water. Real shit. Flakko got a false sense of security, superiority. Flakko miscalculating like a bitch. Flakko's trying to follow and try to be like everything he said. They trying to be like Adam 1 minute, then he trying to be like the Whack 100 1 minute, then he trying to be like Brick Baby the other minute, then he trying to be like Sharp the other minute. Like, he don't know who he is, bro. He don't have an identity. He don't have an identity. Know what I mean? He don't have an identity. You can clearly tell. It's like he like a fucking middle school kid. You know, like when you're in middle school, sometimes you probably ain't found your identity, don't know who you is or whatever. Then you get to high school, then you kind of develop into who you is. Some people develop early, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, some people, you know, middle school, high school, that's the time, the social construct when you develop into who you are. That's what Flakko at to me. Know what I mean? Like, he don't got no identity. Like, 1 minute I see you say you hate gangbangers and gang members, but now you look like you talking on gang shit, and it look like you involved in the politics, involved in the business. Flakko be by himself most times, though. That's another problem. I mean, well, yeah, for him, that's probably good. That's probably good for him. But all the flexing, talking greasy, talking motherfucking sporty, showing money, shit like that, that's crazy. Bro, listen, let me tell you something. I done had $60,000 at one time. Real shit. Real shit. I ain't showed a dime. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think I'm somebody that niggas just be like trying to rob and shit, but you know, niggas know, like, I ain't showed a dime. I ain't do no telephone shit. None of that. That's like a. I'm not saying that niggas don't do it. I'm saying that if I didn't do it, then Flakko definitely should. If I shouldn't do it, if I didn't do it, he shouldn't do it. Now, some niggas that cool doing it. You know, depends on who you is. But Flakko shouldn't be doing it. Not out in Cali. That's all I'm saying. Like, he miscalculating. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because I seen that money and I was like, boy, my older days, I come get that. My younger days, I come get that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I come get that shit. Like I told you, I ain't never like robbing niggas, but I got a couple of them. I mean, I got quite a few. You know what I'm saying? Lord forgive me. You know what I mean? Kids don't there's nothing to glorify. But look, I'm gonna keep on going with this what's the name shit. And we gon' if y'all, I want y'all y'all get in the chat, let us know. Is Flakko a Crip? Cause what's the name said that he got put on, but we can't go by just by what one person said. Like I feel where SLK coming from, cause we ain't heard no shit like that. Shout out to 60,000, cause we ain't heard no shit like that. Know what I'm saying? And that's why I posed it as a question. I ain't heard nobody say they put him on. Know what I'm saying?
To like talk to the kids, right? But she pulled up to the school smelling like, so they didn't let her in.
No.
And she got mad.
No.
And she got mad, so she went outside and opened the sunroof to the limo or whatever. And was like, get out the limo. Well, all the kids gathered round and cheered her on.
But he wasn't done yet. He then went on a rant about her private parts, accusing her of having an unpleasant odor.
Sexy Red looked like the type of girls, like, back in the days, like, you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was in here.
You right.
And was...
If that was for show, point and shoot. Shout out to point and shoot. If that was facts, point and shoot would already been done said it. He would have, hey boy, he would have been like, who put on Poetic Chala? Yeah, so you're right.
Yes, I seen a video. I seen a video where she said her own he was speaking. Did you see that? I'm not making this up. If I made that up, that'd be like defamation of some shit. Like,
SLK got a wrench, and SLK got him by. He got at least what the amount of body Sammy the Bull got. SLK and Tanel, they got at least, they wiped as many noses as Sammy the Bull and goddamn and what's the name tonight in the chat. Also shout out my guy Aaron's Way. Aaron's Way got him a wrench too, man. It's long overdue though. It's long overdue.
Like she said that, but I said to myself, she looked like it get hot. It looked like it get funky in whatever room she it in. It get.
Hey, listen, let me say this too, dog. Let me say this. Hit that like button, dog. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm gonna say this too. I ain't no punk, right? Sexy Red is a woman, right? So if me and her was on the desert island, I'd tear her ass up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'd tear her motherfucking jail tattoo having ass up. But I'm saying, on the mainland with choices, I wouldn't talk to her. She could be a friend, a homegirl, like a real friend, like no hanky panky. You know what I'm saying? Cause she might got a cool personality. But as far as like, shout out to Eddie. But as far as me like, and now our powers combined with Sexy Red, and it's other women out here, like I got choices. Nah, I'm good. She too much like a nigga. Like she too much like a nigga. I ain't trying to, you know. I don't want my woman like a nigga. You know what I mean? Like no, I want my woman like a woman. I want, you know. I ain't with all that. You know what I mean? Like no. Bro, listen. Let me tell you something. Where we come from in our hood, our hood females, they act like niggas. Like real shit. Like where we from, our hood act like, our females act like niggas. So I'm gonna tell you what ended up happening. When we young, teenagers, early 20s, that's who our kids be from. Mostly everybody in our hood, they got baby mamas from the hood, right? Check this out. Once that puppy love shit over with, and we done broke up with them, none of us fuck with no girls from our hood. None of us. Our girls from our hood fuck with niggas from other hoods. You know why we don't fuck with them? Because they act too much like us. The girls from our hood be wearing Nikes and shit. They be wanting to hang out all night with us. The girls from our hood will sell dope better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they roll blunts. You know what I mean? Like, all type of shit. Like, the hoes from our hood, they like niggas. So once we get we have a relationship with who close to us, we don't fuck with them no more. Hey, bro, you want them? Like, we don't fuck with them no more. Like, none of us. Like, we all have kids from them at the first, our first stages. But after that, we don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. We don't be jealous of them. The only time, like, somebody fuck with them, like, they got some beef, then they come to us. But as far like when niggas from other places wipe them up, we be cool with it. Because you got that tennis shoe wearing motherfucker, you know what I mean? She gonna call you fuck nigga. The girls from my hood will fight you, nigga. Girls from my hood will fight you, nigga. I'm talking about all type of shit. Hoes from my hood will square up with a nigga. And some of them will whoop niggas. I'm telling you. Real shit. Like, the girls from my hood like niggas. And Sexy Red look like that type. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Eddie. And I don't know. I ain't no. So, she act like it. She talk like it. She post on the internet, went to the doctor talking about, I'm trying to see why my coochie stank. And now you got a problem, Lord Jamal saying, you look like your coochie stank? I'm confused. I'm baffled. I'm bewildered. I'm befuddled. I'm behooved. Now,
Before anyone gets mad at Jamar, Sexy Red admitted she had a smell issue and was seeing a doctor about it. She posted a video at the hospital on Instagram with the caption, "Me at the doctor waiting on her to tell me why my expletive stank." Recently, Chicago rapper Bon Off 1700 revealed on Facebook that his wood still smelled funky after sleeping with her, despite multiple showers. He commented on a post she made saying, "I just got out the shower and my expletive still stank." What the expletive? Man.
I hope he trolling, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, can somebody get in the comment section chat? Let me know. Do y'all think Bon Off Sexy Red, off 1700, had relations with Sexy Red? I still ain't believing it. You know what I mean? Nigga, like, that nigga look like he want a spelling bee. You know what I mean? And in elementary school and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
He later updated, stating, "I had expletive sexy that night. Someone suggested the smell might be due to carrier." While this was likely meant to be shady, Sexy Red admitted she had contracted STDs in the past from some of her partners.
Maybe ever thought that twice.
Listen. I'm a candid motherfucker, right? I will say some wild shit too. Don't get it twisted. But it be my truth. That shit ain't cool for women to do. I'm gonna just tell you real life. It's not cool, like not to the level of what Sexy doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Sexy sitting up here talking about she had STDs and her coochie stank and that's a lot too much, Sexy Red. That's a lot too much. Real shit. That's a lot too much. For a woman. Know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure a lot of women done had STDs. For real, facts. A lot of these women done had STDs. But they don't want to say, they'll lie about it. And to be honest with you, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with, if you tell me you've been burning or you tell me you had chlamydia, it's over. It's over. It's over. You know, like I might have been one to put you on a plate, you know what I mean? And you know, and sock you up with a biscuit. But after you tell me that you done been burning or itching or had some kind of discharge, you done fucked up my fantasy. It's over. It's over. It's over. You would never get put on the table and ate like Thanksgiving dinner. It'll never happen. So you're doing too much, baby. So, like, for the backlash that she receiving for the thing that she said, I don't understand that. Just keep your motherfucking mouth shut and let me go to work. Let me go to motherfucking work. You hear me? Feed me, C-Mobile. Feed me. Shut your fucking mouth. You're talking too much, bitch. Don't tell me nothing like that. Know what I'm saying? All these hoes done had STDs. Know what I'm saying? But they ain't told us shit and they got that shit fixed. They got the shot in their ass and they good now. So we don't gotta talk about that.
It's pretty common. Yeah, very common. This what happened. Me and
Yes, I do.
together, and we broke up because he was cheating on me. So then we broke up. Then I went and did me. And then he did him. And then we missed each other, came back together.
Something went right.
We both was like, what's up? This man. Like, what's going on? So then we both went to the doctor. Yeah, went to the doctor.
Returning to the allegations about her as an industry plant, it goes beyond her explicit music and attempts to reach children. Allegedly linked to an Illuminati cult member associated with the Masons, she's said to have been placed in the industry for her current activities. According to a tweet, the Masonic industry planted Sexy Red, suggesting a deliberate strategy, much like Kanye's claim about Cardi B being a CIA plant. Evidence included a photo of a welcome card from the Freemasons addressed to Masonic Big Sexy after attending a secret meeting. Additionally, a video surfaced of Sexy Red and her stylist discussing her visit to a Freemason temple, where she allegedly left something behind, visibly unsettling her and abruptly cutting off the conversation.
We got the element at the what's it called, the Freemason place we were at the temple.
Now, why she feel alive?
And it was
As mentioned earlier, the Freemasons are a secretive group in Hollywood known for engaging in Illuminati rituals. According to Google, they are a close-knit group of men who make solemn vows to support each other in masonry and life, emphasizing brotherhood and mutual assistance. Despite being predominantly male, they sometimes recruit influential figures like celebrities to advance their agendas. Their official symbol bears a striking resemblance to that of the Illuminati. For those still skeptical about her affiliations despite ample evidence, wait until you see a video where Sexy Red herself jokingly admits to selling herself to the Illuminati. However, upon closer inspection, her smile appeared forced, suggesting a potential confession disguised as humor.
Doc, I think you're going to want to hear this. Sexy Red was on live and revealed to the world that she might have sold her soul. Some people think that she playing.
It's time for me to just keep it 100 with y'all. Like, yes, they got me in this. I don't know. I can't get out of it. I'm getting too much money. I don't want to get out of it. That's what y'all want to hear now, I'm saying. They talk about stop playing. We just left this Hollywood party, baby. This Balenciaga party. Uncle Balenciaga. What was Lindsay? Lindsay cool. He cool. No, what do you say? When you get your taxes, bring me Balenciaga. Bring me Balenciaga himself.
And this is the Balenciaga.
Bro, at the Balenciaga party, you should see how they were dressing. Masks on, horns on their head. We already know Balenciaga be on some weird shit anyway. And I'm going to say this too, man. I don't know Sexy Red. I don't know what she have going on, but I'm saying the image that she portrays and the things she say out her mouth makes me believe that all of the fuck shit that they be having going on at them parties, she'll be down with it if it's to further her career. I don't think Sexy Red saying no to too much at them parties. Only time I think Sexy Red saying no is when she tired. I'm tired right now, y'all. I'm tired right now. Give me a little break. We're going to do round 3 in a minute. That's the only time I think Sexy Red saying no. Real shit now. Now, bro, let me tell you something. You know what's dangerous? When you take a hood chick that already been popping it to get where she wanted to go, and you put her in the room with some, or in the environment where some motherfuckers got some money and could help her to get, or that's gonna give her a bag, nigga, you ain't seen nothing like it, boy. If you take some of my homegirls that's been popping it for $40, and you put them motherfuckers in Hollywood and them parties and them Balenciaga parties, the shit out of them millionaires. Nigga, they gonna have them millionaires tapping out. Nigga, I got some homegirls that had them millionaires tapping out. The millionaires think they running on my homegirls. Nigga, my homegirls be walking around their house with slippers on and slides, got keys to the shit. Nigga, I'm talking about all type of shit. I'm telling you, nigga, I got some homegirls that's real deal pros. They don't give a listen. They don't give a fuck about Fat Mom. Fat Mom just a means to an end. Fat Mom, you ready? They be talking to her. Fat Mom, you ready? You ready, Fat Mom? We gotta go to work tonight, Fat Mom. I'm telling you, on phone them. Alright, Sexy Red, one of them motherfuckers. Nigga, like, you know how some girls be able to get coerced and forced into shit? Let Sexy Red, let P. Diddy would have had Sexy Red. Let Sexy Red would have been in. Carisha was gonna do it too. Don't let that fool you. Young Miami, she from Florida. Trust me, I know how Florida is. Young Miami was gonna do it too. But Sexy Red on another level. If P. Diddy would have got a hold of Sexy Red, nigga, she would have been Jalene Maxwell. P. Diddy would have been Epstein, and goddamn Sexy Red would have been Jalene Maxwell. You put Sexy Red next to a billionaire, and all she got to do is fuck. Sexy Red would have had so many babies by P. Diddy, it's a shame. She would have popped them bitches out like Pez dispensers. I'm telling you, listen, bro. Some girls don't look at it like, you know what I mean, like, oh, it's sacred. No, nigga, they looking at it to secure the bag. Babies secure the bag. Like, what's that girl named Drea? See what she doing to the NBA players? She said she don't want to be married. She don't want to get babies by these niggas, so she can secure the bag. Using the kids to secure the bag. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You let Sexy Red would have got around some of them niggas. She popping it. You best believe that. The amount of people that we think that Sexy Red done had sex with, I'm pretty sure is like double.
2 Chainz, where she says, "Thank you, Balenciaga, for inviting me to the fashion show." And we already know what Balenciaga be on. The problem is, people think these rappers be playing when they tell y'all the truth. Even down to look at what's on top of her head. People thinking it's game when it's right in front of your face.
That bitch got horns on the top of her head, dog. I'm telling you, listen, bro. Imagine though, she might be all right with the executives in the museums because a lot of them is, you know what I mean? But like, we already know it's a rough environment for a woman. It's a rough environment for a man too, or kids or something like that in the entertainment industry. But we already know it's a rough environment for a woman. You know, people want things from women. You know, like it's not very many of these women that made it to the heights of the entertainment industry without fucking somebody. Let's keep it real. Whether they're going to go ahead and lock in and be in a relationship with somebody that can help their career get up there, that'll save them from the wolves. You know what I mean? That'll save them from fucking 5 and 6 different dudes who, some of them lying to my, oh, I can make your career go to the next level just bending over in the studio. You know what I mean? Like, that might save them, you know what I mean? Like, kind of how Tamar Braxton did when she married Vince, and Vince was Lady Gaga's manager, and he managed a couple more motherfuckers. So, she hitched herself to the fat, unattractive nigga, you know what I'm saying, had a baby from him in order to help her career. We all know that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like J-Lo, exactly. You know what I mean? But, what's the name? Jamie Foxx say her name, he said a joke. He said her name used to be J-Lo on Living Color. It used to be, hey ho, hey ho. So we know J-Lo fucked a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. But I'm saying, like, thank you, chick. But, can you imagine, like, Sexy Red, like, people like hollering at her? Like, you think Drake ain't fuck Sexy Red? You crazy. Champagne Poppy? You crazy. Like, you could tell, like, listen, she was sucking, I'm pretty sure, listen, trust me. I'm pretty sure she was doing all kind of weird shit with Drake. She probably on the set of the video shoot, him and Drake probably in the dressing room, she probably sucking his dick just real quick in the dressing room. Listen, for the level of fuck with that Drake showed to Sexy Red straight out the door, out the gate. She was letting Drake do whatever he wanted to her. Trust me. Know what I mean? And it was cool for them. Because Drake ain't want to be with her. She didn't want to be with Drake. She just wanted the cosign. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Look how she keep hopping around. Fellas, her baby daddy, that nigga crazy. Ain't no way I want to be attached to her. No way. No. No, mijo. No, mijo. No. No. I don't want to, no. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to just have a good time with her, that's cool. But, like, having a baby by her and having to raise a kid with her or being emotionally attached to Sexy Red, falling in love with Sexy Red when you know she finna be out here. Nigga, she was just all hugged up, kissing Chief Keef, but she just had a baby 5 months ago. Imagine you her baby daddy, and you sitting right there, and you see her all hugged up on Chief Keef, seeing Chief Keef slap her ass and all this type of shit. Man, you ain't finna be fucking with my mind like that, man. Get your foot dragging ass on, bitch. Know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, it just, my mind gonna be too, so I ain't fucking with her. Know what I mean? Not like on a sexual level, on a homegirl, homeboy level, cool, yeah. But I know better now. That type of woman right there, nigga, you ain't gonna, your mind ain't gonna always wonder. That she could be not doing nothing. She could be at work, really handling her business, and you gonna be thinking she's somewhere jumping on a dick, cause you know she got the propensity to do it. You know she that type. Know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even want to be associated with her. I wouldn't want to be not sexually, not that type. We could be friends, homeboy, homegirl, but nah, you know what I mean? But as far as like what she's influencing young women to do, yeah, it's happening. It's happening, but I got to keep it real. No more so than the same, about the same as Vaughn and all the rest of them. It's like it go both ways. I ain't gonna be a hypocrite. I'm gonna shine light on both situations. Like it go both ways. Whereas Sexy Red influencing women, we definitely have rappers, male rappers that influencing the men to do shit, to kill each other, to spin, to you know what I mean, all of that type of shit. Sexy Red influencing the women to fuck and be hoes, and the men rappers is the drill rappers are influencing the men to kill each other. So, you know, we gonna call a spade a spade. It go both ways, you know what I'm saying? So, it's all sad. It's all sad and it's all bad. And you know, then you gotta also think about this here too. She from the hood. Like y'all, like we saw the Trap Lord Ross documentary. If you ain't seen it, go check out the Trap Lord Ross documentary on Sexy Red. It's a good one. She looking at it like, man, I gotta look out for me and mine, my family. I'm getting the bag now for doing what I do. And if you gonna let me influence you to do some shit that you shouldn't be doing that's gonna cause you some harm in the future, then that's on you. That's how she looking at it. She don't give a motherfucker that the influence that she have on other people may be detrimental to other people. All she cares about is that's your choice. And she partly right. Part of that is your choice. You know what I mean? A lot of that do fall on you. You know what I mean? But also we do have a responsibility to not to lead other people down a path, you know what I'm saying, to destruction, real shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause some people are impressionable. You know what I mean? Some people ain't strong-minded enough or independent enough to not to follow. So with that being said, those are the people that Vaughn and Sexy Red lead off the edge of the island like lemmings. You know what I mean? They just jump off the edge of the. If you remember your mom used to say, if everybody jump off the bridge, you gonna jump off the bridge too? Them the people that's gonna jump off the bridge too. But yeah, man. Did we talk about Bronny James? Get in the comment section. Let me know that we talk about Bronny James. I talked about so much shit tonight I can't remember. Did we talk about Bronny James? Jump in the comment section. Let me know, bro. I've been talking about so much shit I can't remember. We talked about Bronny James? Damn, see, bro, I ain't even remember, dog. I ain't even remember. don't even remember, bitch. I'm like Joe Biden in this bitch. Bitch, I'm like Joe Biden in this bitch. I don't even remember, bitch. Hey, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Listen. So we're going to take a little break. We got another live scheduled at 1 o'clock. That's an hour and 30 minutes, y'all. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break. And we're going to come back live. It's already scheduled, y'all. So y'all ain't got to worry about Marita flaking out on y'all. We coming back. And it's early on the West Coast, y'all. So on the West Coast, it's only 10:30. So it's going to be scheduled for 12 if you're on the West Coast time. You know what I'm saying? So we coming back, y'all. We coming back. Listen, so we coming back. It's already scheduled. We already got the topics up there. Listen, I already got them wrote down, y'all. I already got them wrote down. Marita done brought the pad back out. He done brought the pad back out. He done brought the pad back out. So we coming back. So make sure you turn on all post notifications. You subscribe to the channel. You hit that like button. You hit that like button. And I'm probably going to find a couple more topics to talk about other than those topics too. So this next live, that bitch might go about 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like, because I ain't give y'all 2 live. I ain't give y'all no live yesterday and the day before. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So we talked about Bernie. Y'all sure we talked about Bernie? I don't remember a motherfucking thing about Bernie. Man, I don't think we talked about Bernie, dog. I'm like Joe Biden, bitch. I'm about to introduce one of y'all as Vladimir Putin, dog. Y'all sure we talked about Bernie? Yeah, we know you like Diego Calderon, chick. You say that shit all the time, goddammit. You need to start. You need to bring Diego Calderon in this motherfucker and let him tell us he love you. Yeah, I got Rollo. I got Rollo on here. We're gonna talk about Rollo. Bruh, I swear I got the sleeping Joe Biden in me. Bitch, I don't remember shit. I still don't believe y'all. I don't believe none of you motherfuckers. I don't believe now one of y'all. I believe y'all fucking with me. Boy, I know. But now I see what Joe going through. Joe probably don't even know he the president of the United States. Joe probably think he playing with G.I. Joe members in the sandbox. Bruh. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna trust you motherfuckers. But if I fuck around and play this live back and we ain't talked about Joe, I'm gonna have all you motherfuckers in Pelican Pride. Like Denzel Washington said on training day. That's how y'all gonna do me? That's how y'all, I'm gonna have all you motherfuckers in Pelican Pride. I don't remember them motherfuckers talking about no motherfucking running. Bitch, it been 10 minutes and I still don't remember. God damn. Man, hit that like button, man. Shout out to SLK, something like Clout TV. Yo, Inglewood. Shout out to Chisa Council, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to It's Aaron's Way. Shout out to Tawana Nicole. Shout out to Nay Said It. Shout out to Flyboy Microphone. Shout out to Nephew for Real. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Anonymous Ones. Shout out to Deputy Eula. Shout out to Dre 6100. Shout out to Sip Foster Jr. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel and his Instagram. Shout out to Lil Kel's Truth Movement. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Tell him Marita Boy sent ya. Shout out to Low Brown. Shout out to Tamara Jackson, aka Peanut. Shout out to Invisible Woman. Shout out to my girl Adrian. Shout out to my girl T.N. Bowens. Shout out to Yellow Diamond, my Dominican sister. Shout out to Slime Life Max. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Haley. Shout out to Trigger Man. Tell him goddamn me it's gonna be alright, ho. Shout out to Hood TV. Let me see who else. I forgot somebody. Shout out to my guy Ronald Mack too. Y'all go subscribe to Ronald Mack channel over there at Gangland, man. He be out there cracking, man. I was over there watching Ronald Mack channel the other night. You know, a lot of Ronald Mack people is from Clubhouse. And then since he done, started in on the blogger that shall remain nameless, the blogger who made up all them lies around the Julio death. That we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about Julio next live. We're gonna talk about Julio. Make our sure I write it down. Because I left that one out. Julio. I just wrote it down. But so he got a lot of Mo 3 sector people over there too. Bruh, they be scratching on that bitch, bruh. Listen. Ronald Mac channel is like how we used to be sometimes. Like sometimes we'll have, shout out to Carell Moore too. Go subscribe to this channel too. Shout out to my guy Carell Moore. And shout out to Randy. Y'all remember we used to have Carell and everybody up here? Bruh, that boy used to be arguments all the motherfucking time. And that's how Ronald Mac shit be like. You know what I mean? Like I tuned in the other night. He had Duke Farrow. Shout out to Duke Farrow, Row 3. We had him on this channel as well. And then, anytime you got Duke Farrow on your shit, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna go up anyway, because he gonna make sure he starts some shit, or he go opposite of what everybody else talking about to create some type of drama. And, bro, they was going at it on that bitch, bro. I swear to God. Shout out to Kevin Prater. You know, we don't know if you're a troll, but I don't know. You said that Poetic Chala. That's what Point and Shoot called Poetic Flakko. Poetic Chala. You said Poetic Chala got put on by the Crips. So we can't confirm nor deny, but we think you kind of might be trolling. So I'm gonna give you a shout out because I don't know if you friend or foe. We just will never know. Shout out Jamil 808. Shout out to John. I'm going through the chat, getting everybody's shots out that I see that we didn't get, because we shout out to KL1K, shout out to 985J, shout out to Sweet Baby Strawberry, shout out to Angie Baby, shout out to Mr. 36, shout out to Slick Puller, my main man Puller Talk Real Slick. Shout out to Bo Keezy, shout out to Bobo Anderson. Shout out to John Wayne, the Duke. Crazy. Shout out to Wayne John. That must be his backup page. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That was Lord Jamal be saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Shout out to John. Oh, he said it like, oh, shout out to Joel too. Shout out to Joel. Oh, y'all finna get you. Got you. Got me a body, y'all. Y'all slipping. I got me a body. I got me about, hey, look, I got me about 3 bodies tonight, though. If you listen, that's why my son should have been on this live right here. Because this is the live where you could have got your body count up. Like, TN got her a couple, she in double digits tonight. SLK definitely in double digits tonight. It's Aaron's way. If you'd have been on this live tonight, see, you should have been on this live because, see, you just got your rent. So you could have definitely become a Sammy the Bull type of killer, prolific killer, getting bodies in the chat tonight if you'd have been on the live earlier. You know what I mean? Sammy the Bull, what he got, about a little under 20 bodies? Yeah, you probably could have got there because we wiped about. We got about 30 bodies tonight. Between everybody, we got about 30 bodies tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll tell you for real, you could have got you some rank, man. You know what I mean? For real, we was getting them bitches. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something about the trolls, y'all. It's one thing. Hey, listen. It's one thing that I learned about the internet. I remember when I had trolls, when I was doing the Melly content, and it was the trolls PJ and all them was coming a lot. And then I remember when things slowed down on the channel and we didn't have a lot of people on the live, and we didn't have a lot of trolls. We didn't have trolls at all. I remember we went months without having trolls. So what I have noticed is when you get the trolls, that means you bumping. When the trolls come, it means you in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like I'm telling you, when them trolls come, you popping. The trolls are a signal that your shit is getting seen by a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because the trolls ain't people who've been coming on here on the regular. They people that just newly coming on here. So I have learned that when I see the trolls, it's like you elevating, you moving. You know what I mean? So That's how I look at it. I'm telling you. Yeah, like the trolls, like if you ain't got no trolls, that means you stuck in, you sitting in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from Orlando, Florida. From Florida. Are you from Palm Beach? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Riviera. Shout out to Riviera. Shout out to Broward. Yeah, I'm from Orange County, though. Know what I mean? Pamo, Beirut to be exact. Crosstown, Orlando, Florida. Straight up. A salute, though, to the Florida people. I've been watching all of his commercials. Oh, appreciate you, Eddie. Know what I mean? But look, yeah, so when you get the trolls, like, we gonna wipe their nose. Don't get it twisted. We gonna wipe them bitches out. But at the same time, though, I like to see them when they come. You know what I mean? All I want y'all to do is just wipe their nose, body them bitches when they get here. But the fact when they come, I be like, damn, we must be moving. I'm telling you, because I remember when we had no trolls, bro. The chat be kind of dead sometimes without the trolls, bro. I ain't gonna even tell you no lie. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna come. That's shit you gotta deal with on the internet. But just wipe their noses, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. We're gonna take a 1 hour break. The next live is scheduled at 1 o'clock. It's already, oh, you from Broward? Appreciate you. Work project, baby, from, okay, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Hey, look, we're going to take a 1 hour break. We're going to be back. The live already scheduled. The topic's already there. Make sure you can get all your notifications on. But we're going to be back in 1 hour, no matter what, because the live already set. So, like, share, comment to this video. I appreciate all y'all.